Wow. Wow, Hi, Sharklove. Hi, Folksy. How are you? How are you? How's your Wednesday? Can you believe it's Wednesday already? Can you believe it? It's crazy, dude. It's nuts. It's wild, wacky, goofy, silly even. Haug. Raug. Hi, Fo. Hello. How's your Wednesday? Gwaug. A little gwaug. It's a pretty good Wednesday so far. Fuck yeah. Always happy to hear that. I have a little fruit smoothie that I made. I sip it. Sip. Slurp. Oh. Hoping you didn't injure yourself last night. Your arm feels a little better. When you were playing your crazy not Beat Saber. That's pretty late, Folksy. It's very late for a Volksy. I did some work stuff, did some scary appointment making stuff, did some more prep for A&E next week. Not if it's a weekend. It's not a weekend, yeah. Well, that's what happens. Sometimes it's not a weekend. Which is fucked up. It's fucked up that they make Mistians go to work. It's crazy. Life's crazy like that. Away boat. I
love you, and thank you for joining me on this journey.
Heart emoji. Dragon. 35 months. Hell yeah, dude. Go. Get in here. Where are my goobers? I have a shark loaf, I think. Hello. Welcome. How are you feeling about the video game Dota 2 today, Sharklove?
Better. I mean, last time was kind of impulsive, so I've been kind of getting my brain more into the Dota mindset.
Do you want me to throw you into a bot match real quick, just so I can remind you the like basic cadence of like the early game, just the like hotkeys and stuff for queuing up items from your build and how to buy them without having to click on them and like get them delivered to you and stuff? Or do you feel like you still got that?
Let's do stuff like that real quick.
Okay.
Like a warm up.
Yeah. I drag Pendle along, my muted bird. Just hop in a slot. I will turn bots off. Game must be set to watchable while there are spectators in the lobby. Oh.
Do I
you can join coaches if you don't want to walk around. That's a lot of good numbers, Volksy. That's crazy. I appreciate that a lot. I think you may be the only person I know who has a number, who's ever had a number that high. There should be a skip button for you as well once you buy your starting items.
Not seeing one.
No, there's no skip button. Well, it should just start in 6 seconds anyway. Because there's nobody else. Look at this little guy.
Whoa, it's frog.
Frog.
Rouge.
Okay,
his
so
horns.
just a reminder of how like the game starts. It starts at a negative minute 30. And it counts down to 0. At 0, you can see when I draw on the minimap, right? You can see my little doodles.
Prepare for battle.
You see my
See
little...
any doodles right now?
You don't see any doodles on the minimap? You can't see my doodles?
I
Oh.
can't.
Pendles can, but you...
I see.
No, I cannot.
I see it now.
You
I
see it
see
now?
doodling.
Okay, good. So at the beginning of the game, it starts at a negative minute 30. You buy all your starting items in the drafting screen, which was the screen before we like loaded into the actual game. And then you're immediately going to leave base with your team. And at 0-0, on 4 spots on the map, bounty runes are going to spawn. Every time a bounty rune is picked up, it gives gold to everybody on your team. So they're really good. And so the way the game starts is usually your team is trying to secure at least 2 of these. When you're on this side of the map, which is called Radiant, your standard go-to is these 2 because they're like closest to your like buildings. Whereas the other side of the map, the standard is these 2. So if you try to go for the other ones, it's usually considered invading and it's a little bit more dangerous. Another thing that's usually happening around this time is people, if they feel like they have good damage or early stuns, they'll be trying to not just contest for like grabbing these, but they'll also be trying to get a kill, which is called first blood. The first kill of the game gives more resources, more money specifically than it normally would. So getting the first kill of the game is pretty important. So that's another thing that's usually happening around this time. So while you're walking to lane, let's practice the like basic item management stuff. So I'm gonna hit... I can't. Can you hit F9 for me, which pauses the game? So do you know what your open shop hotkey is?
Speed.
Okay. So you're gonna hit your open shop hotkey, and then you should have on the side of your shop window the guide that you picked, right?
Yep.
So if you hold shift and then you left click, the first item on like the whatever's past the items you bought at the beginning of the starting item, so it should be like an early game or whatever, whatever the little subtitle is. If you hold shift and you left click on the first thing, it's gonna queue it up in what's called your quick buy area in the corner of the screen. And then if you hold control and then shift left click, like whatever the next thing is in left to right, top to down order in your build guide, it'll append that to the end of your quick buy queue. In general, every time you like buy a new thing, you want to try and eventually you're going to run out of stuff that you've like queued up. So you want to open your shop back up with your shop hotkey and then like see where you're at in your item build, and then just shift Q or control shift Q to fill your quick buy queue back up with items that you're going to buy. Then once you get enough money to be able to afford stuff that you've got in your quick buy queue, its border will turn gold, and it'll play a specific sound effect to let you know that you now have enough money to like buy a component of it. And then once that happens, do you know your purchase quick buy hotkey?
Do not.
Okay, so if you go to the settings cog in the top corner, in the hotkeys section up at the top, then there's a subsection underneath that called shop on the left. That will have the hotkey I'm mentioning, which is purchase quick buy. Hi,
Oh,
Vol.
looks like left bracket.
Okay, cool. You can rebind anything like to whatever you want, but in general, that's going to be need to be a button that you want to be able to hit. And then before you close your settings, right above that, do you have select courier and deliver items bound for your courier?
Select courier is C, deliver items is X.
Okay, cool. So you can exit out of settings now. So just to go over it again, it's going to be open shop hotkey, shift Q the first item, and then control shift Q to append to the end of that. Get out of your shop when you're done filling up your queue. You play the game as usual. When you hear the little sound effect that you can afford a thing, or you just see that things have gold borders, you click your you press your purchase quick buy hotkey. That's going to put it in your stash, which is basically like temporary storage in the base for you. And then you're going to hit your courier deliver items hotkey, which I believe you said is X. And that's going to load them all onto your courier, and he's going to bring them to you. And that's like the general cadence for how you're going to be getting items in the game. You're so right, Lachlan. You're so right. All right, so you can hit F9 and unpause and just basically just practice that for the moment. Go get some CS. If courier dies, are the items lost? They're not permanently lost, but they stay in your courier's inventory, so you can't interact with them until your courier respawns. Remember that you're gonna want to try and go for denies too.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Another thing that I will just point out, can you hit F9 just so I can make sure I'm not like distracting you from last inning? Another thing that I'm going to quickly point out is that move your mouse over to where you have your items queued up, and then like hover over them, and you can see what they are and see how much money they cost. You'll notice that like there are these little tan things called recipes. These are a important component for a lot of items, and what they'll do is they'll combine a bunch of shit that you like smaller pieces together into a bigger thing. But the recipe itself doesn't provide you any benefit. It gives you no stats. It does nothing for you. The recipe is exclusively like upgrades your item to the next thing, or more helpfully, it condenses a bunch of like item slots into one item slot. Like it basically just combines shit together for you. A thing that is a pitfall for a lot of new players, with the quality of life provided by like queuing up items, so you don't have to be standing and like looking your shop. While it is nice to queue up items, you do want to pay some amount of attention to what is happening down there. Because, for example, recipes are usually cheaper than the like pieces, the important pieces of the actual items that they combine. So what will happen with a lot of people who are learning the game is they'll queue up a bunch of stuff, and then they'll spend their first 10 minutes worth of money buying all of the recipes for their first like 4 items they want to build. Meanwhile, the other guy has bought all of the like stat components instead of the recipes, so he actually like hits harder, and maybe he has an active ability on one of the things that he bought, whereas all of your money is now just worthless like recipes in your inventory. So you want to try and keep in mind that the way that this queue works is it scans through whatever you can afford left to right. So if you hit your quick buy hotkey, it's going to buy the first thing that you can afford left to right. And so if the only thing you can afford is the recipe, then it's going to buy the recipe.
Got it.
Yeah, you can unpause now. That's just one thing I wanted to point out, because like that throws people off a lot, because they'll just have an inventory full of recipes instead of like any actual items. just because that's how the queue works. If you hold Alt, you can see which thing the tower is attacking, and you can also see the tower's range, as well as the spawn boxes for jungle camps. At 3 minutes, every 3 minutes, there are 2 what are called lotus pools on the map. There's one here and there's one here. Every 3 minutes a lotus spawns in there, which is basically just a little flower that goes into your inventory if you stand in the like AoE center of that little lotus flower pool. And they are an active that give you a chunk of HP and mana. Every time you get 3 of them, it'll combine into a bigger version of a lotus, and then if you get 3 of those bigger versions, it'll combine into the biggest version. There you go. So in about 20 seconds, a bounty rune is going to spawn. So these 2 rune spots in the river turn into power rune spots after 0-0, so they'll never spawn a bounty rune again. But then these 2 spots, the one right here and the one over here, they'll spawn a bounty rune every 4 minutes. Generally, those are going to be expected for like supports to pick up. But it's kind of one of those things that you can, they don't despawn. So it's just it's usually more important to stay in lane and help your lane partner and make sure you're in range of like creep XP, because the amount of money the like early game bounty runes give to your team isn't worth you like letting your lane partner die or missing an entire wave of like CS or XP. So usually what'll happen is you'll leave it until like 8 minutes or 12 minutes and then go grab a bunch of them. But it is one of those things where if you're not paying attention and you let the enemy go steal them from you, that can like hurt. So it's kind of one of those things of like, if you see the enemies roaming into your shit and you think they're going to take them, then it's time to go like contest them for it. Otherwise it's just like, you usually stay in your lane for the first like 10 or 12 minutes of the game, because you just really want those early levels of XP. Every 5 minutes the game changes from night to day. At nighttime you have a shorter vision range. Some characters actually have a really big nighttime vision range, but not all. Another thing I'll introduce you to is pulling. So for right now, it's too late to get the small camp, but if you walk over here and you attack the large camp right now and then run like this, I don't know if you'll be able to get in time because you don't have your boots yet. Yeah, that's a little bit too slow, but you can actually pull that into your wave here and it will pull it into the jungle. You can go try it on the small camp now if you want to. We don't have to worry about CS because it's just a bot game. So you're gonna attack it and then you're gonna run south and you're gonna stand like here. So the thing that's actually making the creeps run into the jungle is the creep seeing you take damage. So you'll notice that these guys are ranged and they shot projectiles at you. What you ideally want to have happen is like their projectile is like traveling through the air and you want it to hit you when those creeps are walking by, because the creeps have their acquisition radius for seeing you get hit by jungle creeps and then like coming to try and help you isn't really that big. Like around this range creep, it's like about this big, if you can see me drawing on the ground. So it's pulling is less about memorizing a specific like time on the clock or a specific position of the creep wave in the lane, and it's more so getting a feeling for your character's like movement speed and getting a feeling for the different types of jungle camps that there are and trying to get them to hit you at the right time. So you could go try and pull the large camp at this point if you want to, but you'll have to get it right now if you want to get the pull for it. It's too late now. That creep wave will already be there by the time you pull the creeps over.
Your middle tower is
Every
under
7
attack.
minutes, these shrines here on the map will fill up, and if you stand in them, you will claim an experience bounty for you, and then it will also give that same bounty to whoever is the lowest experience on your team. So every 7 minutes, these are hotly contested. There's one on this side of the map and one on the other side of the map. Basically, you just stand in them, and then they give you and whoever is the lowest level on your team a chunk of XP. In general, when you're playing a support, that is going to be your role to get that. When you're playing a safe lane support, like if you are Radiant safe lane, this is considered the enemy team's wisdom shrine. So trying to take this can be risky and dangerous because you're kind of like invading their shit because it's past their tower. Whereas this is Radiant's one, so if you were playing this safe lane, it'd be invading to get that. If you can get it, like if you just killed one of their laners or something, then it's worth it. Another thing you just noticed there is that lane creeps, in terms of how pulling works, lane creeps will prioritize their aggro on enemy creeps, enemy lane creeps over jungle camp. So even if they see you getting attacked by a jungle camp, if they've already gotten an enemy creep wave into their acquisition range, they don't care anymore. So what you'll sometimes do is like you'll collaborate with your other hero in lane, and what they'll do is like as the enemy creep wave is pulling in, they'll have it attack them and they'll like run this direction to try and pull it away so that your creep wave will actually like see you getting hit by those jungle creeps. So at 9 minutes again, another Lotus would be up because there's also still the one from 6 minutes there. Should be able to get this one. Oh, yeah, they're gonna, okay, yep, and then if you run those to the right, if you ran them to the right a little bit earlier, you would have, all of those guys would have run in there, but these guys saw, but that was still good. That's, in general, you want to be pulling from this camp, because that's, like, way easier, because the wave is always going to be here, and you've seen it's a lot harder for that. But this camp is a stronger camp, so there's like different levels of difficulty of the camp, same as there are in like Deadlock. So that one will kill the creeps a lot faster, but it's harder to pull to. Also, in general, when you're playing this lane on this side of the map, if you end up playing down here, you'll want to be placing a sentry ward inside of this camp before the game clock hits 1 minute. What that's going to do is, because a sentry ward counts as a unit, it's going to consider that camp what's called blocked, and it won't spawn a camp. So now, like, one already spawned in at when the clock hit 1 minute, so that's not going to like die. But in general, that's just the concept of how blocking camps work. If the camp is empty and there's no creeps in it, the game goes, okay, is there any units in this camp at 59 seconds, then like to 0-0, and if there's no units in the camp, it spawns a new one. But if you're standing in it, or if there's already creeps in it, or if you put a ward in it, the game goes, oh, there's units in there, and it doesn't spawn a new one. So in general, the reason why you'd block this is because this is the camp that the enemies on like this lane would use to pull their wave. So if you block that, they can't farm it, and then they also can't fuck up your wave's position by pulling. They're very likely to do that to you as well. So like they will put a sentry in this camp, and you'll have to like put a sentry on the edge of your camp spawn box, so your sentry isn't blocking your own camp, but it's giving you true sight to deward their block. Hi, Ace. I have such a long list of people I would like to get art from someday, Volksy. One day when I have dollars. Do you feel like you have anything else that you would want to have questions about or go over?
No, I think that kind of helps make up for, or kind of helps help me remember, like, you know, how the start goes and like what I've meant to be doing.
Yeah. That's kind of in general the main thing. The only other thing that I'll mention is that I'll explain how these runes work again. So at when the clock ticks down from the minute 30 at the beginning and then hits 00, these 4 spots are going to be bounty runes, but then these 2 runes in the middle, the ones that are in the river, are very different. They will never spawn a bounty rune again. At 2 minutes and 4 minutes, both of these spots will spawn what's called a water rune, which is very similar to the Healing Lotus. It just gives you a chunk of HP and mana. And then from 6 minutes onward, a rune will only spawn in 1 spot. So it's kind of a 50-50 guess, and it will be what's called a power rune. There's a bunch of different variations, but they're essentially the same thing as the, like, in Deadlock, you know, the thing you have to climb up the, like, the interior of the buildings, like wire, and then you have to, like, punch. Yeah, it's like that, basically. So from 6 minutes and then every even numbered minute after 6 minutes, it's a 50-50 whether it'll be the top one or the bottom one, but it will spawn a power rune. If it's not taken and then the next 2 minutes hits, it'll, like, whatever the old one was will disappear, and then it rolls the 50-50 again and makes a new one of a different kind. The options are, yeah, you don't need to memorize all the options. Just in general, know that, like, at 6 minutes and then every even numbered minute beyond that, there is a chance that either your mid laner or the enemy mid laner grabs a really powerful buff and they can use that to come gank. So that's like a thing that can happen and will happen. It's definitely scary if you don't play with friends, Ace. I think this game is a lot to take in if you don't have like a teacher or like at least friends to jiggle things around with. Okay. Do you wanna get into something else, or what was your question?
No, I think that's it.
Okay. Oh, actually, there's one other thing I want to mention. Occasionally, an item that you buy might need a component. So if you like hit your open shop hotkey, you'll see at the bottom left of the basics tab. Do you see where it says secret shop?
Your middle tower is under attack.
Oh yeah.
So
I remember the secret shop.
yeah, all of those things with the little red pyramid, those are items that can only be bought from the secret shop. There's
Your
one
middle
here
tower
and
is
there's
under
one
attack.
here. If you're like very, very close to them, maybe like if you're already walking past them, you might as well walk into them and like buy your component for whatever the thing you need to buy is. However, in general, it's a waste of your time to manually walk your hero over there because you could be fighting, you could be getting an objective, you could be getting CS, whatever. So what you're going to do instead is you're going to hit your select courier hotkey, which if you don't know what it is, it'll be in the bottom corner of your screen next to that arrow. It's not the arrow, but it's the little courier one to the left. So you're going to hit your select courier hotkey. If you hit it once, it's going to change your unit selection to your courier. So your hotbar will change to your courier. If you double tap it, it'll snap your camera to your courier. That's just how unit selection in general works in Dota. So if you hit your select hero hotkey, it'll change back to your hero. And then if you double tap your select hero hotkey, it'll snap back to your hero. But in general, the way that you're going to get things from the secret shop is you're going to select your courier, and then you're going to hit its second ability. If you use QWER, that's your W, your courier's second ability just sends it to the secret shop in a straight line. And then once it's there, you will have access to the secret shop as if your hero was there, and you can buy your components like that. That's generally how you're going to want to shop for things in the secret shop, because it's usually a large detour, and like anytime you spend just walking to a place to do shopping that your courier could do, you're probably missing out on like some sort of resources on the map. Hi DK, hi Tony.
I sent my little Sharko over there.
Yeah. That's basically it.
Your middle tower is
Do
under
you know
attack.
what your select hero hotkey is, I assume?
Spacebar.
Okay, yeah. Because a lot of people will like sometimes you'll
Your bottom
accidentally,
tower is under
instead of
attack.
hitting your courier deliver items button, you'll hit your select courier button, and then you'll have your screen over your guy, but then you'll be like spam clicking the ground and be like, why is my guy not moving? If that ever happens, just look at your hotbar and see, like, are your icons actually your guy or are they your courier? And that will explain why that is happening.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Okay, do you wanna get into a real
Your
game?
middle tower is under attack.
Get folks in here.
All right, any gamers in chat want to get in here? How do I leave a match that I'm coaching? I feel like I had this. Wait, can I just type GG? How do you win? What is the cheat to fucking end the game, dude? Any knowers in chat? Can't you leave with the arrow
It's the
button?
dashboard.
You don't get that when you are a coach for some reason?
Your middle tower is under attack.
Oh, what the heck? That's weird.
It's a bug that I remember
Your
noticing
middle
before.
tower is
Oh, you're
under
stuck
attack.
forever. Yeah, you know? Well. You know? It's a free game, so. Has anybody else been having this weird thing where, like, somebody who is trying to scam me, I don't know if it's one person or if it's a bot or like what's happening, but I get at least 1 or 2 new Steam friend requests every single day. They will copy the username and icon, like profile picture and bio of somebody on my friends list and then send me a friend request. And it's new accounts every single time because I block them every time.
That's bizarre. That's scary.
I have to, yeah, I have, like, I clearly have some, like, Team Fortress 2 item or, like, a Dota 2 item that somebody wants to, like, steal my account and have or something, but, like, I don't know what the fuck it is. But that's been happening, like, constantly, every day.
That's probably what it is the something on your account. Because yeah, I've heard of other people having that issue, but I've never had it happen to me myself.
Yeah. Pendles, can you promote me to party leader?
Yeah, I was playing Bejeweled.
Bejeweled. You can go back to Bejeweled while we wait for people. Joaching. All right, Tony, DK, are you guys coming? You getting in here?
Are you arriving?
Yeah. Are you on your way?
Crushed, I'm a frog, I'm in my lane, driving, loafing.
Loafing. You're eating soup right now?
If I put enough hours into this game, I will become God.
Is that true?
That's what Dota keeps telling me.
Where does it say that?
Oh, I can't read. That says dog.
I see. Well, don't ever alt tab from now on. Alt tabbing is banned, or you'll die.
I need to alt tab though is the problem. I have to close. I have to close your audio on stream, or I'll go insane.
Well, now your audio is closed.
All right. Well, I mean, we'll see. Fucko. I installed new plugins that might help. I still have audio. Also, it's only whenever you queue. Remember?
That is true. Yeah. Yeah. Listen, compression goes up 5 levels. Ace. You can get more.
Gar, I have an important question, and the answer may emotionally devastate me. Whenever they do the next update, is the frog that I can shake on the main screen gonna go away, and is there any way to get him back? No, I need him. It's my emotional support frog. I am upset. I'm never updating the game. I know.
Tony, how long on your soup? How soupful?
I goofed so hard doing my dinner today because I made some lemon pepper chicken. Forgot that the amount of things I was adding was for my recipe when I have flour. And so I just made like a solid sheet of lemon pepper onto
That's
both sides of this very
always
thin
talk to
chicken
To me about
breast.
how you make like too much food all the time.
I do well. Normally, I make food in large quantities,
Yeah.
and so all of the
Mhm.
recipes I know off the top of my head are sort of tailored to that.
That's
And then
fair.
I'll make like a normal amount of human food, like 1 meal's worth, but I will add the ingredients for not 1 meal's worth.
I've had to like do the science over time figuring because I've been making like protein powder plus fruit smoothies a lot lately because I'm trying to be healthier and work out every day and I'm succeeding. But the like my brain cannot intuit and it's taken a lot of like fucking it up to like get to the right ratio, but for some reason I could not intuit the visual amount of shit that you put into a blender versus like how much of a like really big cup that fills up because I'm like, that doesn't look like a lot, and then I like blend it all and I'm like, and then I like start pouring it into a cup and I'm like, this is so much. Like where it like fills my entire cup up to the top and like there's still like another half of an entire cup and I'm like, that's a lot. Why is it that much? And it's because like I don't know, when everything is not emulsified it looks like less somehow. I don't know how that works.
Well, yeah, it's air. Whenever you blend things, like you're breaking down the gap between, but you're also almost certainly injecting air into your thing.
Mm-hmm.
And so volume tends to increase. There are a couple liquids that make that not a thing, but especially with smoothies, you're getting a lot of air in your food.
Yeah.
A top note. Cream. Pure vanilla.
Venom.
Mm-hmm.
What position am I playing today?
That's a great question. Because we've got Tony who can play 3-4-5 basically. We've got DK who I think is basically 3-4-5. We've got Sharkloaf who if you want to just specifically play Frog is probably just 4 and 5. So that means Galaxy and Pendle are probably covering 1 and 2.
Yeah, sounds like I'll be playing carry.
I was like, I can play carry, I just never have. So prepare to have my shit rocked, I guess.
Yeah, and listen, like we are learning. So if at any point you feel like you want to try a thing, by all means. But in general, I'm going to like encourage you to stick to just trying to play like 1 character and 1 role for now, maybe 2. Try not to flip it on its head too often, just because it's like you're already doing a lot, and I'd rather you like you'll learn faster if you continue to stick with the
one trick
the
is
one
good for
thing
Dota.
for a while.
What the hell?
I'll flex into, but whoever wants to play a position or a specific character, I will try to play around that. So,
And I'm the same way. Do you have a preference between 1 and 2 Pendles?
probably 1.
Alright.
Just because I have 3 more games in 1 than I do 2.
I'm fine.
3 is
going
more than
2.
0. Yeah. And also, I want to play my birds, so.
You want to play your bird.
Bird.
You're
I
gonna
wanna
try and
my
play bird carry is what you mean?
Yeah. I want to play my bird.
Okay.
Bird.
Sure.
What?
It's fine. Bird. Oh, Kez. Okay, sorry. I thought you meant Phoenix. I'm like, Phoenix is going to have a very hard time right
No,
clicking people to
the other
death.
bird.
Yeah, other bird. Yeah,
The other
other bird is fine. Other bird is fine.
Yeah.
Bird that does not fly.
Yeah.
Sedge.
Mm,
Maybe he's a penguin.
Okay.
Or a chicken.
I clicked the button.
I mean,
Uh,
he doesn't have the fucked up legs to be a penguin. Is the thing.
So DK, are you cool with playing 5? Okay. We'll put you as 5 then, and you'll go lane with Pendles. We'll put Galaxy mid, and then we'll put Tony and Sharkloaf off lane. Tony as position 3, probably Doom, and then
All right.
Sharkloaf
Time to learn Oracle.
as Frog. We click the button
Which facet do I want to do?
for Oracle, the healing one.
Yeah, Clairvoyant Cure just seems better.
Clairvoyant Curse is also very strong, but in general, if you are leaning into Oracle being the guy who has to kill people, something's probably wrong. Or you're doing a meme thing, which can be fun, but in general, you would much rather he heals for more than does more damage. Because the damage
Oh,
will
I thought
get
spell
outscaled very fast.
amplification. I thought spell amplification would also hit healing.
No, so spell amp specifically like changes it modifies like damage numbers.
Oh yeah, who the fuck did I get yesterday? I wanted to. I'll keep that secret. Where is it? Ah, is it you? Oh no, damn it, that's this. I don't believe I got Shadow Shaman. No, that's right. It was Primal Beast. What position is Primal?
I can
3,
murder
damn it.
plenty of people as Oracle foe. The problem with playing a non-standard carry as carry is your job as carry isn't just to be the big like damage dealer, it's also to like end games, right? So Oracle carry can absolutely 100% work if you have other people on your team who are good at hitting buildings, because Oracle is never going to have a lot of right click damage. He can have a ton of spell damage, and so he can be really good at killing people, but because he doesn't have a lot of attack speed, because he doesn't have a lot of auto attack damage, he can murder everybody, but then it's going to take him 15 fucking years to kill a building. So like that is generally what precludes him from being a like standard carry. Because carries are
IO.
usually good at killing buildings.
IO Helm of Dominator carry.
That was a thing for a period of time. IO carry
Yeah.
was a thing for a period of time because he scaled with strength really fucking hard.
It was so funny.
Yeah, Universal Heroes were very busted when they were first introduced because damage. Does the compression thing mess with your audio? Nope, it's not local. It's only on stream. So I don't actually hear it unless I deliberately opt into monitoring it locally. Having audio artifacts. Does anybody else on stream have audio artifact? If you do, let me know. That would be a good thing to know. Does anybody on Discord have? Am I sounding weird?
Nope.
Don't find
No,
me.
it's,
Okay.
it's
Find
clear
on
here.
Discord.
Okay. There's pops in my voice. Is that happening for anybody else?
No.
Nope.
Yeah, it sounds like it's just them.
Well,
Yeah.
This
07
pops in my
is-
cereal.
If you're
This-
on Linux, reset your audio drivers.
I'm sorry, Ace. I hate this man. I hate him.
Anti-mage armor. Oh, I can make them so gay.
Who do we hate?
Quartero.
Oh,
They could have
boy.
given him a fucking goat face. They did the horrible
Oh,
thing that I
yeah.
hate. I hate it,
Oh.
man.
That's right.
I hate when people do this.
It's like, oh, we don't want to full commit to them not being a human, so
It's horrible.
Even though they just released a whole ass frog.
Making
Yep.
sure that this doesn't open anything whack. Okay, good.
progress available.
So
On
like what I try to like tell people about this that like people sometimes don't understand, like, what's your problem? I'm like, the problem is they didn't actually give him a like animal muzzle, right? They just like took a human face and extended the fucking like they extended the bridge of the nose. Dude still has like he just has a person face. Like you can see based off of like the entire anatomy, if he just had his nose bridge stop here, he still just has like the human jawline entirely defined. He just has a human face. They just, instead of the bridge of his nose stopping like right here, they did we extend it a little bit, but they didn't change any of the skull. So he just has the like regular ass human face, and it's horrible. I fucking hate it. What do you mean he's perfect? No,
You're looking.
he could have an
Giga
actual
Chad
real
Cordero.
snout.
You're making him look like a Giga Chad.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Fucking
Giga
Black
Chad
Ops.
Cordero was like really close.
What is the damn
Duh.
this hero?
Last hit trainer, fuck it.
Yeah, get in there,
I'm
Pendles.
bored.
Get some last hits. What are you're gonna play? You're gonna play Kez?
Yeah.
Let's see. What are people building on Jonathan Kez nowadays?
Eggs.
I go look. Go look. What do people build on 44% win rate carry Kez?
Brutal.
Everybody goes the flutter facet, apparently.
Yeah. Okay, so I don't get why nobody's building, like, why is it not recommended to go Battle Fury on him? Like,
almost certainly because he does not have
it synergizes so well with his kit.
I don't know if that's true. I think the problem is Battle Fury doesn't give you like on hit damage, and he is very much a on hit character.
Okay.
I almost panicked for a second there. I was like, "What is this?"
So in general, you're going stuff like Desolator or like Daedalus and stuff. You're going things that like proc on hits. Battle Fury does not give a fuck about that.
I'm position
But
5 and we are dire. Then I'm going to safe lane, which is the pot.
It's the top.
Top lane.
Damn it! God damn it! Oracle's banned.
Well, time to pick a
What are
different
the
guy.
chances of this? I have other guys. I just wanted to try that one.
So yeah, you will be the person that's locking in
10
this round.
seconds
Oh,
remaining.
okay. Well,
Your turn.
not
to
horrible,
pick.
but in general, you want both your supports locking in phase 1. Just because they're the least likely to be able to be like hard countered. Is that a very early pick core TB,
10
or is it going to be a
seconds
support TB? Who knows? Alright, DK and probably
5
Pendles
seconds remaining.
or Galaxy, that works.
Your turn to pick.
Then
Anti-mage. Uh-oh.
that's so many right clicking.
They have so many
10
carries. They have so many
seconds
carries.
They do.
That's a lot of carries.
5 seconds remaining.
Pretty funny.
I want to play my
That's a
bird.
random TB.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I meant. Is it gonna be core though, or is it gonna be support?
Oh no, they're probably going to try to play it like a carry.
All right, buy all your starting items. When the game loads in, you are immediately walking towards the bounty runes that are going to be on like the top left half of the map. Those are your 2 bounty runes. You're going to go try and get both of those. While you're walking out there, you are shift queuing and control shift queuing items from your build.
Okay, need to move my
Prepare for
keyboard
battle.
and then remember what the hell my buttons are. Okay, I think it is.
Oh, nobody remind me to fucking update my goddamn overlay. The Dota overlay.
I don't remember anyone telling me to remind. I was probably not here for that.
My Doverlay. I said the top left half of the map. So these two.
Okay.
The bottom right half of the map would be these two, and those are the enemy ones. We're gonna be trying to get R2. Also, Pendles, we get every click you click right now.
What the fuck?
30 seconds to battle.
Malpractice makes malperfect.
Does not say malperfect, but so DK, you're gonna be going top. Sharkloaf, you're gonna be going bottom. If you E that guy, he might. Okay, that was unfortunate. Close shadow raise. He's gonna throw his
it
AoE
was the other
stun.
way.
Try and not all stand close together. He's gonna
There
throw
we
an
go.
AoE stun.
The battle begins.
He's dead. He is already dead. All right, cool, great. Largo, Hero, and Tony are going bottom. And then
Best
everyone else is going
part,
top.
by sheer coincidence, I managed to hunt him and get his shit. So
Good work.
Nice.
There you go.
I get cool crafting materials for my Palico carrier.
Hell yeah. This is going to be a rough early game, Galaxy.
Yeah, I don't.
You do crazy outdamage him though. So if you are very good with your creep aggroing and your CS timing, you should just fucking dumpster him. Alright, Shokloaf, you're thinking about the fact that they're gonna maybe have blocked your pull camp and that their pull camp is going to spawn in a minute. The
dead.
purple guy in your lane, Sharkloaf, if he hits you, he burns your mana. He has a short range blink ability that he can use to run away or chase you. And then his other active is he can activate a little shield that reflects any targeted spells. The guy with the wings, that was good. The guy with the wings, he makes a bunch of illusions, either of himself or of you. If he makes illusions of you, they're gonna hit you. If he makes illusions of himself, he can either like send them to go farm or he can hit you with them as well.
Oh, God damn
Did I not hit him with
no,
Maledict?
this is fine. That is good. He is going to eat a ton of damage. You want to tango
Yeah,
up,
that's-
DK?
He just
And
didn't
you want to
react.
you want
and-
to queue up buying some more tangos for yourself. But that was actually fantastic. That was perfect. Their large campus spawn, so they might be trying to pull with it. So just be careful of that potentially happening. But you're doing good. You're just kind of hanging out, and you're buying those tangos when you can. You want to tango
aren't
up,
they
Galaxy?
90? Yeah.
This anti-mage is just AFK farming, it looks like.
Alright, the Lotus is going to be spawning in the pool in 30 seconds. That's very important early game, so you're going to be trying to go for that. You're focusing on CSing though if you are the core in the lane, but just know that at 3 minutes you're going to go help your teammate go get that if they need it. Otherwise you're continuing to focus on CSing.
I think Sven's dead. Yeah.
Good work and fantastic pull as well.
Champion returns.
Doggy,
Welcome home.
I'm coaching, so I'm super winning. Thanks for the prime or emoji.
If you, I don't know if you can hear me say hush, but if you do, I'm
5
not talking.
seconds until the Lotus. If you stand in the pit, he can't get it. So if you can contest it by standing in the pit, unfortunate. Tony, you really had to be closer to help with that. That guy burnt his really. You can hit that guy and he'll die, Tony. It's you had to keep hitting him. Unfortunately, running away was not the play there. Oh, you should have just continued hitting him. You probably still could have killed him. Once you get low enough that once you get low like that, you're never going to be able to get away in this lane, Tony, because Anti-Mage has a blink and you don't. He has a blink as an ability. So once you get that low, just keep punching guys. It's not worth trying to run away. Also, you can buy your boots and your bracer recipe. That will help you a lot. Get those boots in your inventory, and then you can probably just kill this guy immediately when you get back in. You just E him, yep. Cool, and then turn your W on, just keep running at him. There you go. Good work. Alright, focus on CSing for now. DK, you want to try and buy that next set of tangos, and then you're probably going to be getting your arcane boots next.
Yes, sorry.
Pendles, you're going to need to buy yourself more regen as well. Nighttime is coming in 40 seconds-ish. In general, it's not worth walking away from 4 CS to get a Water Rune Galaxy. The 4 CS is really important.
I think they're just dead. Yeah.
Good work.
Well, they're not playing very well, I'll be honest.
You want to get yourself another set of tangos, but buy your arcane boots recipe as well. Alright. Tony, you're going to need to get... Yep, there you go. Good work. Alright, it's going to become nighttime in 15, so just be careful. We're trying to call missing if people end up missing, so we know that roams are going to happen. Tony, you want to queue up your next item when you have a second. Sharkloaf, you're just kind of saving for your brown boots for now. Also, Sharkloaf, I would go say put an observer ward over there, your yellow observer ward. You got to just back up, Tony. At this point, it is now going to be, you're just going to be letting them push the wave in under tower and then farming under tower. If they dive under the tower, just throw your stun under the tower and it'll be fine.
I have mana for it.
Yep. I'm talking about Sharkloaf's stun. You don't have a stun.
Oh.
6-minute power rune. So you're guessing the 50-50 mid lane. Also, we're getting another Lotus. So bot lane, you're not going to be able to walk up to the Lotus or they'll kill you. So right now you're just kind of waiting for the wave to push up. Fantastic. Yep, you're just going for those CS.
Goodbye, Sven.
Fantastic work top. Yep, you're eating those tangos, and then a new Lotus is spawning DK, so if you feel like you can walk over there without getting killed by Lich, go for it.
Should be able to.
Fantastic, and then you're probably queuing up, I would say go Glimmer Cape this game. Very good Glimmer Cape game. Very good stun there, Sharkloaf. In 40 seconds, the Wisdom Shrine is going to fill up. So bottom may end up needing a TP if they try and contest for it, so we're thinking about that on, we're thinking about that mostly on DK. So DK, you don't want to fight right now, you just want to tango up and try and be at full health, because at 7 minutes, you're either going to be stealing their wisdom, or you're going to
because I have full
bottom.
mana.
Yep, I'm just letting you know what has to happen. Alright, 15 seconds until wisdom. It doesn't look like you're going to be able to steal theirs top. You want to start walking over there right now on Sharkloaf.
Ogre is
8 seconds,
here.
it's gonna spawn in right there.
Should I TP?
Nope,
Can't
you're
tell if
fine,
they're
you're fine.
contesting.
You're only TPing if they're contesting your Wisdom Shrine, which they're not. Alright, you're chilling out top. Good pull as well. Eat up a tango. You want to tango every single time unless you are at over 90% HP.
Oh, okay.
You're tangoing unless you're at 90% HP or more. Alright. Do you know how to creep aggro
Top lane's
Galaxy?
missing.
Yeah.
You can creep aggro off of other heroes. It doesn't have to be off of him. So you can use the vision bottom if you want to. He's going to... That ignite might kill you if you're not careful. 8-minute power rune is coming up soon. Also, that means that there are 2 bounty runes that have spawned, but I think you already got the first one, so the second one is spawning at 8 minutes. In general, you don't want to buy recipes until that's the only thing left, DK, because they don't
Yeah,
give
no,
you
I
any
fat
stats.
fingered F4 instead of F5.
No worries.
Where in the
All
hell
right.
is it telling me there's something up here?
It's just saying there's a creep camp there if you're talking about the little orange triangle.
Yeah.
That
Oh,
means
Ogre's
I
headed top.
swear I saw a golden rune. I feel dumb.
Nope.
Oh,
watch out for
Ogre's
Ogre
roaming
top.
top. You want to back up and be under your tower.
I need level 6 real bad.
Yep, it's coming soon. Just be careful. Ogre does a lot of damage, so you don't want to run out under tower. But that was very good. That's going to make it harder for the ogre to gank. So you're just backing up. He can't kill you under the tower, so you're doing okay. We have Doom, but we just don't have the mana for it.
There we go.
Sharkloaf is building mana boots, so we'll fix that problem soon. There's a new Lotus spawning. If you can go grab it on both lanes, you might be able to get it bottom as well. Lotus spawning in 2, 1. There it is. If you can feed that by pressing Control and then clicking on Tony. So if you press Control, the hotkey for your Lotus, and then you click on Tony Sharkloaf, it'll feed the Lotus to Tony. Control, the hotkey, and then click on Tony for the Lotus. There you go. Now you have enough mana to Doom. If Anti-Mage walks up and he's still half HP, Doom him. Especially because DK just teleported bottom. Go on this guy. Just stun him. Throw your stun. Doom him, Tony. Fantastic. That's a kill. That guy's also dead. Fantastic rotation,
Nice job.
DK. Holy shit. Good
Well, I
work.
just realized they're just kind of chilling like right next
Yeah,
to
that
us,
was
and I'm
that
like,
was fantastic work. Buy the rest of your Glimmer Cave. Careful top pendles.
Yeah.
We don't see well, everyone else was dead actually, so you're fine. Power Rune is going to spawn in 4 seconds. You have really good vision to see if it's top. It is bottom. All right. We are queuing up some more items if we have bought everything out. Phase boots to run away from that guy, Tony. In general, you want to be trying to attack the large camp and then pull it into this so that we can be further away. Galaxy has roamed. You want to try and communicate that to your team, Galaxy, when you get a haste rune, because they're not going to be... players are too new to be looking at the minimap to see your rotation. Pendles, you want to try and pull for yourself when DK is gone if you're up this far. If you can go pull DK, that'd be great. Go to the run of the small camp and go pull. After your Glimmer Cape, I would say just go straight Ags. This is going to be a great Aghanim Scepter game. You're going to stand right here. Unfortunately, the Glimmer Cave does make them stop attacking you, but you should be able to get half of it. There you go. Nice. Good work.
Yeah,
Tony has to go
I
back to
Glimmer
heal.
Caped and then autoed, but for some reason it like doubled it down.
Well, so Glimmer Cape is a buff that you're given every time you break invisibility by casting a ability or by auto attacking. It reveals you, but then if you still have the Glimmer Cape buff, you'll go back invisible.
Oh, okay.
So that is unfortunately that guy's ultimate ability that you just saw, Sharkloaf. The guy with the wings who makes the illusions of people, and he has 2 strong abilities. One's called Metamorphosis, where he goes from being a melee character to a ranged character, and his model gets bigger. You've seen that a couple times now. His other ultimate is called Sunder, where he clicks on a guy and swaps HP with them. He can do it on allies or enemies. So he just did that to you. You got him really low, and then he swapped HP with you.
Do I TP bot here?
If you think you can kill that guy, sure. But just be careful. 12-minute power rune is coming up. You really want to try and get that on Shadow Fiend since you have a bottle. If DK can close in behind these people, you can maybe get a kill. You want to save your Glimmer Cape for being able to throw your ult, because this guy has a stun and he's going to immediately cancel your ult if he has it up. Okay, he's used his stun. If you can use your thing and then ult, you can... That was still worth it. That was still worth it. That was still worth it. 1000%. Good work.
Nasty.
Alright,
Your
we're
tower?
pushing that tower. Shadow Fiend Hero is not coming bottom. You're staying mid. You have spent a lot of time just walking down here, getting no XP and no creeps. You are very far behind. You need to get creeps. Alright, we gotta be hitting this building on everybody. And then once that is done, Pendles is probably going back through Portal to continue farming top. Alright. We're thinking about that in 1 minute. Wisdom Shrine is going to fill back up. You don't need to walk that far back, Tony and Sharkloaf. You guys want to stay and stick around with that wave. Sharkloaf, you want to buy, yep, more Observer Wards like that. DK, you also want to buy more Observer Wards, and I'd like both of you to purchase a Smoke of Deceit when you can. Your next Observer Ward is going to go over here on Sharkloaf. It's going to be at the top of that staircase that I'm pinging once you get it. DK, you're thinking about in 30 seconds their wisdom shrine is going to fill up, and if you can get there with Pendles
Don't take
and
that
maybe
rune.
steal
Don't
it.
take that rune.
Oh, sorry.
So unfortunately, Galaxy has an item that gives him charges of restorative mana and HP, and he refills those charges by picking up runes.
Oh, he has the bottle. Okay.
Yep. You can probably kill this guy if you land a cask on him when he's next to creeps. If he's not next to creeps, it's not going to bounce anywhere and you won't kill him. 14-minute wisdom, Sharkloaf, you got to start walking this direction. It's spawning in 10 seconds. You're going to get there late, but hopefully you'll still get there before they can do anything about it. You're not going to get to theirs in time, DK, and they will absolutely kill you if there's 2 people there, so just be very careful. Okay, okay, they're not, they forgot about it. You can stand there and channel to steal this thing back while you're still in it.
I'm not good enough.
There you go. Yeah, exactly what you just did while you're standing on it. Okay, well, you guys got both, so fantastic. DK, if you, one of your observer wards is going at the top of these stairs right here. All right, when we respawn on Doom, we're gonna go and try and get a Doom gank. We need to buy the purple Smoke of Deceit item on Sharkloaf, and I think we already, yeah, you gotta buy the purple Smoke of Deceit item on DK as well. Alright, when Doom respawns in 10 seconds, we're going to take a team fight bottom. Kez, if you make it through the portal for that, you can come join, otherwise just keep farming. Doom is going to TP bottom. We're going to, wait, do we have a Smoke of Deceit on anybody yet?
No,
Alright, we're not going to have it, so we're just letting
play.
Doom walk up and doom somebody, and we're just taking the fight. Just walk up. It's just going to be how it goes. Try and not show on Galaxy.
Coming. I have smoke now.
Alright. This is still just going to be a fight because they're going to walk into you guys. So everybody who's not Doom just stays there and farms those. Okay, we have shown all 4 heroes here now, so the fight is going to probably not happen. They're going to run away. Back up here and smoke. Walk back to your team. Everybody goes over there, and we use the Smoke of Deceit active. Galaxy, that means you're making the smoke take longer. Alright, we use the smoke active. We use our mana boots if we have them to give Galaxy mana back. And then we are going and we are dooming Anti-Mage, and then we are fighting Anti-Mage. Ogre is going to try and kill a guy. Just don't worry about him. If you can catch him, you can catch him. We did not need to use the Witch Doctor ult, but I appreciate it. If we doom a guy, you do not need to Witch Doctor ult him. He will guaranteed die, so we save that for if there's a second fight that happens after. Galaxy goes back mid. If you have TP up, I would just TP mid on Galaxy. And then everybody else can chill out down here. You have more observer wards on DK, so you're going to place one of the observer wards down over here. I'm actually going to have you block their camp with it, if you can walk over there. You don't want to walk through the wave, because now they're going to see you, so now you want to back up in vision. That doesn't work on creeps. So, unfortunately, they've seen you now, so placing the obs there is not super great, because they might try and, like, come find you. But once those creeps die, or if you just, if you walk really far this way, you can walk back over here, and then I want you placing an observer ward inside that camp. Sharkloaf, when you can buy another observer ward, that'd be good. DK, you don't have ult, and that guy does punch you to death, so just be pretty careful. In general, we're just thinking about at 20 minutes, we're going to fight Tormentor when it spawns top. So we're thinking about that as an objective. Right now, we're just kind of hitting neutral camps and pushing out waves when they come. Pendles, that wave is going to push into your tower soon, so you want to think about hitting that. We're going to have Doom back up in a minute, and we have Witch Doctor back ult back up in 15 seconds. If you go bottom with Witch Doctor ult, you'll guaranteed get at least 1 kill. You guys can chill out there. In general, you have to be killing Anti-Mage, because if you don't, he's going to blink on one of your supports and kill them. Just don't show on the wave. Try to walk in the trees over here. If you walk over here, the creeps will see you. You only ever want to be walking in this direction. There's at least 3 heroes bottom, so just be very careful. If you can get a good cask initiation, then it is worth the fight. We don't have Doom for another 20 seconds. We have Largo ult. All right, we gotta be very careful. Use your Glimmer Cape and then ult, and you can get a kill. All right. Unfortunately, you were a little bit too low. Or yeah, slow. Careful, back up from Tony. Don't walk near Tony, or that ability will bounce to you. Okay, good. DK, you cannot walk up that far. They're gonna kill you. DK is going to probably die. You can maybe maledict a guy before you die. All right, everybody back out. This fight is now over, but nobody died, so that's good. Pendles, you want to be pushing up and existing in the lane now. That Terrorblade is a support, but he's going to turn into a carry if you let him free farm. Don't finish the camp you're on, Pendles. Go to your lane right now. All right, bottom, we are going to be thinking about, we're going to need to go through the portal to top at 20 minutes. Not right now, we're farming the wave. But at 20 minutes, we're thinking about we're going to have to go do that. They placed an observer and a sentry ward here. You can kill those on Largo hero, Sharkloaf. You can go kill the observer and a sentry. All right, Shadow Fiend hero, you're going to need to protect your tower really soon. All right, in 1 minute, 20 seconds, we're going to go group up top and fight Tormentor. So we're thinking about our HP wants to be 90% or higher in a minute from now. So we're not doing anything that lowers our HP for it. Good kill, Pendles. Unfortunately, he has Sunder, so he's probably maybe gonna die. Okay, unfortunate. Yeah, his ability, his ultimate, if you don't know, he swaps HP with you, so unless you can stun him or silence him, he's gonna do that every time he gets low. Unfortunately, we're 2 heroes down, but you guys will respawn before the Tormentor. That was still a pretty decent Doom, but we unfortunately don't have enough damage to kill him. At 20 minutes, we're gonna take the Tormentor top. So when you guys both respawn, you're probably looking to TP top lane. Sharkloaf, you're just going to be using your mana boots on yourself right now, getting you don't want to start buying the Glimmer Cape until you finish your Holy Locket, since you already bought you bought all of the pieces of your Holy Locket, but until you combine it, it doesn't actually work. So you want to save up for your recipe for the Holy Locket before you start buying parts of your Glimmer Cape. And then Sharkloaf, you're unfortunately going to be needed top for the Tormentor. So if you have a TP scroll, TP top for now. They're going to push in your tower bot, but there's nothing you can do about it. Just throw your Frog Stomp ability there first. Okay, too late. That's okay. Doom hero, you're TPing top with your team, and you guys are taking Tormentor. It just spawned in. If you can get over there on Pendles, you guys can take Tormentor together. Wait until everybody is there, and then at least 2 people are going bottom, and then somebody's going back mid. Probably Galaxy going back mid after you take Tormentor. Sharkloaf, you can be using your ult to buff your team while this is happening. DK, you won't die from this. Just you have to keep in mind, if you walk away, DK, the damage from that objective is split amongst the people that are standing in an AoE like this. So if you walk out of that AoE, everybody on your team is going to take a bunch more damage rapidly. So just be very careful about doing that. But the damage will be absorbed by your Glimmer Cape. So if you Glimmer Caped yourself, you wouldn't have taken so much damage. I need at least 2 of you going through the portal bottom to be catching that wave. Galaxy, you're staying mid. 21-minute Wisdom is going to spawn. So one of the people that goes through the portal to bottom is going to your Wisdom right here.
I'll head to
Other person
Wisdom
has
when
to
I
be defending the
teleport.
tower.
I think Largo can hold better than I can, but I'm not sure.
Doom hero, just be careful because we don't see anybody else on the rest of their team. But we do have Doom in 10 seconds. Try and Midas a creep every time you have even 1 charge up. You want to be Midasing creeps off cooldown with that, ideally.
Yep.
Okay, there are going to be new Lotuses in the pool soon. We are thinking about, we want to try and take Roshan next as our next objective. He is in the bottom pit for another 3 minutes, so we're going to take tier 2 bottom and then think about Roche. So right now we're just focusing on pushing in bottom. If we have TPs for top, we can defend this. If you can press the fortify button, it's the castle, the gold castle button. If you can TP on 2 heroes top, you can take this fight and kill people. Doom hero is walking in there. Shadow Fiend is walking in there. We're thinking about throwing cask on that guy. Perfect. He can blink away, so we're never ulting him. Okay, yeah, we are never pressing ult on that guy because he can blink away.
I would have started with the don't ult. That's my bad.
Yeah, use your neutral item to get there faster, DK. Gives you a little hop, and then use your mana boots on your team. All right, Largo hero, you're just staying bottom and catching the wave. Or you can go mid and catch that wave. Either way, we just want you near XP and getting creeps. We want to try and take bot tier 2. We're pushing in top right now, but we want to go bot ideally. So we're just going to cross back through mid together. We're a little bit too tightly grouped right now. We need people split up and getting resources back off of the rest of the map. Sharkloaf, you can walk up on that guy. He's a support. You can just stay vaguely far away from him, and he has no gap close ability, so he can't kill you. You just want to be throwing your little stun at the wave and pushing the wave with it. Very nice. He is ranged, and he has a stun, but his stun, he can only cast it about, from where you're standing, it's like his stun is like a ring like this around him, so as long as you stay that far away from him, he can't interact with you. Everybody's here, bail. They have so many heroes here, it's time to run away. Be very careful, DK. That's a lot of heroes. That was a very good stun to save your teammates, but we don't want to take that fight right now. We want to back up and use Smoke of Deceit because we're going to have DK ult up in 18 seconds. We don't have Doom, but we want to back up and use Smoke. So if everybody can group up together right here, we can leave Pendles behind if they don't feel strong. If Pendles does feel strong, we bring Pendles. Somebody who has Smoke of Deceit, we're using it right now. And then we are going to go fight. Pendles is going to farm for BKB. We need Shadow Fiend Hero in the smoke, so wait and go touch. You got to go touch Galaxy. Galaxy has a Blink Dagger, so they're going to be able to get in here soon. All right, we're going bottom. We're taking the fight. We're initiating exclusively on Anti-Mage or Sven. We do not care about Lich. We don't stand near each other because Lich's ult is whatever the Fire League of Legends guy is that has the bouncing like damage thing. That's what Lich does. So you do not group up when you're around that guy. Don't stand near the tower or you reveal automatically like DK just did. So we're hunting for a guy. If it's only Lich here, that's fine. Just kill him. That is not worth your ult for, because you could have just killed him with raises, but that's okay. We're just going to push the tower now. Guys with observer wards are walking deeper. We're not worrying about CSing. We're placing an observer ward over here. Sharkloaf is going to go kill their observer ward and sentry over there, or actually Tony can just do that. We're placing another observer ward up here.
Your middle tower is under attack.
And then we are damaging this tower. Pendles, they're showing 2 heroes bottom, so you can safely just hit that creep wave instead of farming there. That's totally fine. You guys are just backing up and hiding with your team. You're trying to help your team not get initiated on under tower. Let them push out from under the tower. Don't walk too close because you want to be out of vision. Another smoke is fine. Just wait on the high ground here, and if they walk up onto the high ground, you kill them. Don't walk into the low ground. We can let Galaxy stay down there because they have a ability to just push the wave with a press of a couple buttons.
Can we go kill Anti-Mage that's farming?
Yeah, you can walk towards him. If you can catch him, DK, then your team can follow up, but unfortunately he's just going to blink away if you don't catch him. Alright, you can maybe get that guy instead. You have to Glimmer Cape yourself if you're going to ult at all. That should probably be enough to kill with the Doom as well.
They weren't maledicted, but they were Doom.
Yeah, alright, we go push the tower. Pendles, you're just pushing top because their entire team has shown bottom and is otherwise dead. Alright, yeah, just be careful, don't walk under the tower. You're about to get the creep wave under there from Galaxy. Roshan is now top. After we take this tier 2, we are going to go push mid out a little bit, and then we're going to go think about Roshan. Careful, we still don't have a way to not get sundered. Yeah, if he metamorphoses, he gets a lot of damage, and he has completed a Scotty. So he hurts. You, in general, don't want to fight that guy alone because you've built a Battle Fury, so you don't do a lot of on-hit damage. Alright, we cannot do Roche while Pendles is dead. We're thinking about getting a power rune on a hero. We're a little bit too deep on DK, but we're gonna have Ags soon. Just push out top on Galaxy. We have pretty decent vision bottom still, but we're thinking about, we want an observer ward up here at some point, but we can only go up there if we're backed up by our team. They're going to be pushing in mid, so we're just thinking on Sharkloaf that we're going to be throwing our Frog Stomp little AoE damage thing on the ground when we can. And then we're going to be finishing up our Cloak for our Glimmer Cape. That's the next item that you're about to finish. You can buy the cloak, it only costs 800, and then that'll complete your Glimmer Cape on Sharkloaf. Just be careful top because a lot of heroes are missing. 28-minute wisdoms are happening, so I want Sharkloaf walking over to grab that wisdom, and I want Tony to go cover mid lane. Kez is back up, so we are going to be trying to group up with our team, get some vision here, ideally take a fight, and then we're going to go take Roshan. Galaxy, that means you have to start walking this direction with your team because you're going to be taking a fight with them. Upgrade your neutral while you're on the way. Nice. Tony, you're just pushing out this wave with your W and you're upgrading your neutral. Nice. Sharkloaf, you're meeting back up with your team. You're using your neutral item to give yourself mana. You're walking like this, Sharkloaf, to go to your team once the thing is over at 28 minutes. Yeah, you're in the right spot, but that's in general where you're going.
Just be careful there, DK. They see you.
Yeah, that was still some good vision. They saw you putting it down, but that's okay. Stay further back. You don't want to be up there. Your team is like not ready to fight yet. You just want to stay further back and out of vision. All right, we are now going to back up. If we have another smoker to see, we're gonna use it. We do have one on DK. We're gonna use it once our Doom gets close to us. So wait for Tony and then wait for Sharkloaf. Sharkloaf is on his way. Feel free to use your mana boots on yourself, Sharkloaf. And your item that you bought gains charges over time, the Holy Locket. You can use it on yourself or allies. It restores a bunch of HP and mana. All right, we use our smoke, and then we're going to walk into their triangle and try and find guys to take a fight on. Ogre is not ideally our target. We're looking for Anti-Mage or Sven. If we can't find them, then we go Ogre. That guy just has to die because we saw him. All right, Sven is there. We can doom that guy if we catch him. Okay, it's too far away, too far away, too far away. Just give up. You're not going to kill him if you catch him. All right, we put an Observer Ward up here, and then we go take Roshan. Observer Ward goes up here. We go take Roshan. All right, back up. They're actually going to take this fight instead. Tony, you need to BKB. BKB, BKB, BKB. All right, we're running away on Tony. Keep running, keep running, keep running, keep running. All right, DK, you got invis. You have to glimmer if you're going to throw your thing. All right, we're going to try and ult. All right, we already ulted on
They
Galaxy.
were maledicted, so like...
We had to BKB on Pendles as well, unfortunately.
What in the fuck is that creature? Why does he deal all of the damage and take none?
No, he takes damage. He's just sundering you guys. So his ultimate is he swaps HP with a target. So he essentially has 2 HP bars if you are not positioning to be ready for him to do that. You have to either buy a silence so that he's silenced. So someone on your team has to build an Orchid essentially, which would be essentially your Shadow Fiend hero builds an Orchid, or Doom dooms him.
Is there a way to make it so that my item will auto cast on me if I don't target a person?
Nope.
Or do I always have to
double tap Glimmer, or you can set up, there is a setting where alt casting it will always self cast. You can do that. Otherwise you cannot. Also, I don't know when you sold your Gree, but you really want to hold on to that until like maybe 40 minutes.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Your Gree is the neutral item that you start with. It holds money for you. It generates money for you over time, and then every time you die, you don't lose gold, and it's instead stored in your Gree. At some point, you had to have sold it or dropped it somewhere.
No, I didn't sell it. I upgraded it to a normal neutral. Like
you can't do that. It doesn't work like that. So it is either somewhere in your inventory or you got rid of it.
I guess is laying on the ground somewhere then. I didn't even know that was a thing.
That's okay. But in the future, just for now. All right, so we are not going to be able to take Roche. In general, we just need to kind of wait until you need to get an Orchid. You're not going Ags Galaxy. You need to get an Orchid. Also, your next item on Sharkloaf is going to be Lotus Orb, not your Shard. You're going to go Lotus Orb first. And then Pendles, yeah, unfortunately, the Battle Fury is going to set you back a bit, but Ags is good. I feel like you getting an Orchid this game is also very good. We still have really good vision, but Roche is now a bottom, and we don't see their entire team. We have all of our ults up, so at this point, after you throw an ability top DK, you want to meet back up with your team. We're looking to get another smoke pick off. All right, we're grabbing as many heroes as feel like they can come, and we're going to go get a smoke pick off. Galaxy needs to farm, Pendles needs to farm, so we're just getting Doom hero and we're getting Largo hero, and we are smoking, and we can go probably kill just Ogre. That's fine. He's showing bottom. We're gonna go kill him. We have Doom up. We're walking towards bottom. If we can Doom Anti-Mage, he dies as well. If he walks up and we just Doom that guy. You cannot doom him if he walks like farther than this. If he retreats, you can't doom him. You have to let Doom go first because otherwise he just blinks away. Doom hero needs to be across the river. I don't know what you're doing on that side of the river, but you're looking for people to kill right now. So Doom hero's in front, DK's behind Doom hero. You're a little bit too far forward because Doom hero has to press their button first. Don't doom that guy, or doom this guy, doom this guy. If you doom Anti-Mage, he can die. Alright, careful, that guy's gonna ult you. He has the bouncing ult, just be careful. Alright, he did not use it on you. Great, he died. We bail the fuck out of here. Their team is coming. We bail out, we bail out. We go mid, We're running this way. Alright, they're coming. Do not walk down that hill. We don't take this fight. We don't take this fight. We bail. Alright, Galaxy is dead. Everybody else TPs. We're TPing somewhere. We're bailing. We're getting out of here. Okay, I believe you are still dead. Unfortunate. I think if you just kept running there, maybe you live, or if you used your blink dagger when it was up.
Yeah, probably.
Unfortunately, we have traded, but that's okay. We're still farming up on Pendles, who almost has Ags. They're going to go take a fight mid now, or they're going to try to. Don't give them the fight mid. We're sending people to go push out bottom, and then only one person needs to be mid, and we're just throwing like Largo like stun thing to slow the wave down, but we're not fighting people. Alright, you can Glimmer Cape yourself to not take as much damage from that. If you catch that guy, DK, you can kill him, but his team is all missing, so just be very careful. Alright, DK, you are just gonna go finish your Ags right now. You're gonna go farm bottom. Everybody else is just chilling mid. We don't have Doom for another minute, so we don't really want to fight. And until we get Orchid on Shadow Fiend, we can't really kill Terrorblade unless we like chain stun him to death or doom him. And he's hard to doom because he makes illusions, and I don't know if Tony can differentiate between which is the real TV or not, and dooming an illusion would be unfortunate.
Some would say disastrous.
Yeah, so I don't know if you can see this right now, Tony, but like his illusions are a different color than the main guy.
Yeah.
So if you can find the main guy, it is worth dooming him, because that's the only way you guys are going to be able to kill him, because if you doom him, then he can't turn into his really strong ranged form where he gets a bunch of bonus damage, and then he also can't steal HP. Careful, their whole team is where you're walking, Tony. You're going to walk in and die. You got to blink away, blink away, blink away, blink away. All right. We are going to stand behind this tower with our team. They're going to come try and take a fight. If we have... a Doom Hero can doom the Terrorblade. If you catch the real Terrorblade, it's a good fight. Do we have another Smoke of Deceit on anybody? If there isn't one, then we're just going to go kill Sven top, and somebody is staying mid to push out the wave.
Alright.
Pendles is staying mid to push out the wave. Everybody else is going top. It's never going to be you, DK, because you have a really important stun. You are always going to wherever the fights are, because you have one of the most important like team fight abilities. Get your Ags delivered to you before the fight if you can. Your courier has a speed boost button if you can click that. If you blink on this guy, he dies. Don't doom him, just punch him. That's his BKB. We unfortunately missed Maledict. Just keep chasing him down, he will die. Be ready to BKB if his team shows up. Keep going, Tony, he ran this way. Alright, that guy showed up, he's in his form. Just bail, just bail, just bail, just bail. Unfortunately, he used Dust of Appearance so he can see you.
Wow.
Alright, unfortunately, we did not bail fast enough. That's okay. Pendles, if you can kill that guy, that's good. Otherwise, you're just pushing out the lane. You can maybe kill that Observer, but they are going to try and kill you, so just be careful. Alright, Shadow Fiend Hero, you're pushing mid. Or actually, Kez is pushing mid, you're just going to push bot.
I'm gonna do. Is Ghost Scepter a good pick?
Yes, Ghost Scepter is good this game. Highly recommend that, but I would get your Shard before you get Ghost Scepter, honestly. It's just stronger.
I thought I already had it.
You have your, yeah, you have Agnum Scepter instead of Shard. Ags is better though. In general, your ult is just way better now. It's just a matter of you can't stand, like they can never see you, DK. So you know how on Bounty Hunter, I like drew a line between you and your teammates? Imagine once again, there is a line like this big between you and teammates. You can never be close to them because you can't be initiated on.
My ult can be cast from like 50 yards away with Aether.
Alright, they have Aegis on Terrorblade now, so now even if you kill him once and he doesn't use his swap HP thing, he can get back up and use it. Tony, you're standing in the trees. You cannot be seen here or they kill you. We just gotta be pushing top and bottom. So somebody is going top and pushing that thing. Largo Hero is ideally standing in these trees and throwing your pretty big range ability that kills creep waves.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Just keep in mind, those aren't real, those are illusions. He has built an item that lets him spawn illusions of himself. Alright, we're really tightly grouped right now. They have Aegis for another 4 minutes, so we do not want to be taking a fight until like 42 minutes. So right now we're just kind of dodging. We're pushing out mid right now, Galaxy. You don't want to let it hit the tower. Alright, that's probably a Terrorblade illusion, or it's maybe the real guy. Who knows? Looks like it might be the real guy. He's hunting for a guy to fight. Don't give it to him. We are dodging fights for now. Witch Doctor Hero, if you run farther this way, you can maybe cut the wave. We don't want to look for fights right now. Alright, DK, you got a Glimmer Cape and TP. Glimmer Cape and TP. TP, TP, TP. You were unfortunately TPing directly in front of yourself. You had to double tap TP,
I
so you
double
TP to
tapped it.
fountain.
I thought I did. God damn it.
That's
I think
okay. They
because my
didn't end up
mouse was
coming to
next
chase you
it.
anyway, so you didn't die. You want to just go back and defend high ground with your team. Your ultimate is an incredible team fight ultimate now because you have Ags. You just have to be really far behind your team, but not so far that your ult doesn't connect to a guy. Because your Ags lets your ult chain between enemies, so as long as you're hitting one guy, you're fine. Alright, they have backed up. We are still trying to not fight for another 3 minutes. Aegis is 3 minutes. Just be careful, Tony. You want to back up. You can use your phase boots.
I don't think
Alright.
appearance is going to be right now.
Alright, we're staying back on DK. We're holding our stun until we're ready to throw our ultimate. DK, you're gonna back up further. Or Pendles has had to BKB, but one of them did too. DK, you're gonna use smoke. Use smoke right now and then put your ult down right there. Smoke and then ult closer. That's unfortunately
God,
a little bit.
There's too many.
Oh, you should have just kept holding it because he was gonna get back up. That's okay.
Wait, that was the real one?
Yeah, but he had Aegis, so he gets back up. So next time, just a little bit closer, DK, because it has to be in range of one guy. Alright, just be careful. We have used Doom, but we're defending the tower. That's fine. We want Kez Hero to be pushing out a wave, ideally, and the same thing with, like, Shadow Fiend Hero. We just want you guys not getting seen, so you can't walk out of your base unless you... Actually, it's probably just Blink Dagger, guys. So Kez is defending mid. Galaxy has a Blink, so you can blink into the trees and go, like, split push a wave. You also have TP up on Galaxy. Okay, this is very dangerous. You don't want to walk up like that. Alright, that's his BKB down at least. Careful, Galaxy, you're out of position. You can die very quickly. Alright, just be very careful. We don't have BKB, Galaxy, so you want to be very careful. We have another Witch Doctor ult in 20 seconds. We don't want to die here, so just let them take the building if they want it. Everybody's full HP. You can turn your heal off, DK. You can walk up and throw your stun again, DK, if you are ready with Glimmer Cape, in case you need it. Alright, you throw your stun at that guy, and then you E him. Alright, you have Glimmer Cape for your ult. Just Glimmer Cape, and then press ult, like, right here. That's a fantastic ult. Fantastic ult. Just let it rip. Just let it keep ripping. Keep ripping it. Keep ripping. Alright, that was fantastic. Walk up with your team. Alright, good work. That guy's dead. Good Orchid. Fantastic. Alright, we are now pushing out of the base. This is great.
I was trying to stun them, but they were too fast.
Alright.
I got a Glimmer Cape for speed. Whoops.
One person is going to, one support, Largo probably, is going to come capture this. You're going to walk up to it and press right click on it, and you're going to channel for a bit, and then you'll capture it. We're buying more observer wards and sentries. When you are over here on Shark Loaf, you can walk to the secret shop and buy your secret shop items. Yeah, just grab it and then run top, DK. You're going to use that to push out the wave. Everybody else is just focusing on hitting the mid tower. We want this tower. And then we are, honestly, we're just going to go take their outposts as well. I don't think we get to do tier 3 damage right now. We can go take Tormentor top. So everybody else is thinking about walking through to the top area. So we're going to go take this objective right here. You can farm your way there, but that is in general where we're going. Just Midas those creeps as well on your way out, Tony. Just Midas and steal them. All right, cool. You can be using your Blink Dagger for movement. You guys want to go to Tormentor? Alright, we have our Orchids now, so we have the ability to kill TB. Order of priority in general is going to be TB, then Anti-Mage, then Sven. However, they have far more stuns than you guys on whole as a team, so you got to be really careful. When we finish Lotus Orb on Shark Loaf, that'll give us a little bit of help. You want to use your neutral item, or actually just use your mana boots, Shark Loaf, to give your team mana, and then you guys are fighting Tormentor. Galaxy, you want to push out mid after you grab that. You can use your Glimmer Cape to not take so much damage, DK. There you go, it'll reduce it a little bit. Alright, we got Shard now. You can back up with your team. Somebody stays and pushes out top. Everybody else, we're probably walking through Portal and looking for a pick. We want to try and get some vision down because the next Roshan is probably going to be, bottom by the time we can take it again. So we want to try and get observer wards and sentries down here so we can get some vision. So we're walking through the portal to achieve that little TP portal.
I gotta go back top first to get there.
Yep. Galaxy, you're just staying and pushing out waves mid. When they get
Real
to
quick,
you, you
what
want
is
to
the
try and get
button for
the
pinging
power
again?
rune. Alt and then left click pings.
Okay,
You want
there
to
we go.
check for the power rune on Sharkloaf, and then maybe you can throw your little wave pushing ability mid, and then meet up with your team bottom. All right, throw your wave pushing ability mid, and then you're just walking towards bottom with your team. Because you guys are going to be trying to get observer wards and sentries in this area so that you can get some vision. So that's you, Sharkloaf. You can put one of your observer wards right there. It's right at the top of the stairs. There you go. You can Glimmer Cape and he can't kill you. Unfortunately, did not Glimmer Cape fast enough. That guy used Metamorphosis for that. Roshan is not up though. It is time to go take a fight. If we have a Smoke of Deceit on DK, it is time to group with your team and go fight. They are trying to do Rosh again. He's not up yet for 30 seconds, but they're looking for it. You want to group up with your team. Okay, they have unfortunately found Galaxy. And, blink, 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 blink. Nice. Okay, Galaxy lived. Keep running. This is still a really good fight. Pendles, you cannot fight that. You have to BKB, run. Okay, you're way too deep. Careful, you guys got to try and TP there. If you have TPs on, yeah, that was just, can't take fights against 4v1. Metamorphosis is going to be down in like 20 seconds. They're going to try and end the game though. So if you can let someone else initiate and then use your ult DK, you can kill them.
I fucking died.
All right, use your Glimmer Cape last second. All right, Glimmer Cape and then ult. Glimmer Cape ult. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, we walk up to that guy, we press E on him, and then we use our mini ult. All right, perfect, he's dead. All right, fantastic. Good work. Woo. All right. Salvaged.
Oh my.
Salvaged, salvaged. All right, we're going Refresher Orb DK. That is the item we are going next. You don't need to be using your W. Sharkloaf
heals our minions, right?
yeah, that doesn't matter for now. It's just you want to hold your mana. It costs you a significant amount of mana. Somebody needs to be going top right now. Either Sharkloaf or Witch Doctor Hero are TPing top. One of you is TPing top. All right, Sharkloaf, you're staying mid. Check for the rune here, Sharkloaf. Just want to see if it's there. All right, it's not. All right, Roshan is probably alive top. When Kez Hero is up, we got to go fight that immediately. Like Kez is TPing to the tier 2 top, and then we are fighting that. So Sharkloaf, if you have or you don't have an observer, we're putting a sentry down here on Sharkloaf. We're putting a sentry down right here, and then everybody else, we are grouping up and taking Roshan immediately when we respawn. Both heroes are TPing to tier 2, and we're fighting Roshan top. Just start hitting him, Galaxy. Sharkloaf, walk in there, and you're gonna tank. You're gonna stand in the pit, and you're gonna tank that. You're gonna tank the Roshan's auto attacks. You're gonna stand closer to him so that you're tanking the auto attacks. There you go. Okay. You're using your ultimate to buff your team's stuff. All right, we are killing this guy as fast as we can.
Kez or me?
Sharkloaf, you want to spam your Holy Locket to heal yourself. Just double tap it; it'll heal you a bunch. Your Holy Locket ability. That's not Holy Locket. That's Lotus. Holy Locket is the other thing. Yeah, Pendles takes. Pendles takes. And then Tony, you're picking up the Roshan's banner.
Immortality.
Okay, cool. That's gonna go in instead of your Midas after you use 2 Midas charges. You got to go blink to the wave and just use your Midas charges. No, Midas goes back in. We're using both Midas charges.
Who has the smoke? I don't have any smoke. Someone gave me a bottle that I didn't. I don't know whose this is.
It's yours now.
It is. It is Galaxy's. That's fine. Just leave it. That's fine. We're gonna push out bottom. All right, the big team fight is going to happen. Our main things are DK is trying to doom Terrorblade. That's the only guy I care about you dooming anymore. So you are trying to hide in trees until you can blink and doom Terrorblade, and we're remembering our BKB. Pendles, we're remembering our BKB. Galaxy, we're remembering our BKB. We're trying to Orchid people. And then DK, you are not entering the fight until you see them distracted enough that you can cleanly engage close enough that your ult starts hitting ideally 1 or 2 guys, 2 is best, and then you're Glimmer Caping once you've started channeling your ult.
I can Glimmer Cape after my ult
Yes, you can
starts?
Glimmer Cape while you are channeling your ult. The only reason you do it before is because, okay, now's the time. Now's the time. We Glimmer Cape, we ult. Fantastic fucking ult. All right. All right. We're fucking gaming. We go push mid. Catch this wave. All right, Sven is here. That guy's real. Sven is real. This guy's real. If you guys can catch him, he is real. We have Blink Dagger on Tony. Blink. Blink. You just have to do damage to him so he can't run away. All right, we're Eing him. Fantastic. We're using our little shard ability once we get close enough to him. He's really fast, but your shard is basically a miniature version of your ult, DK. You blink again in a second, Tony. You can blink forward. He went this way. We saw him. All right, there he is. We have Shiva's guard, Tony. Okay, never mind. We're going mid. We're pushing mid. We're pushing mid immediately. We're going mid. We're blinking mid if we have blink. Shiva's guard to push the wave, Tony. It has an active. Nice. All right, we are trying to force buybacks. If Terrorblade buys back, we chill out for a bit. If 2 people buy back, we run away. All right, good ability throwing. Largo hero, when you respawn, you're going to go grab the wisdom and then you're running away to meet up with your team, I mean. Kez, you gotta stay up on the high ground. You have Aegis, like you can't be running that far away. You have to be hitting buildings while people are dead. That was like 8 seconds of not hitting buildings. Keep hitting buildings. Keep hitting buildings. You have Aegis. Tony, just walk that away from them. All right, now we can take this fight. All right, use your ult, DK. Just throw your ult down. Fantastic ult. All right. We just go bottom. We push bottom. Terrorblade is gonna come try and fight you and sunder you. DK, you're standing for. Okay, that's a buyback on Ogre. That's just one galaxy. Just be careful. Kez hero, you're standing farther up with your team. You gotta be with your team right now. All right, DK, we're pressing refresher. We're pressing refresher. We're ulting. 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 Glimmer cape. Glimmer cape. Fucking amazing.
There you go.
All right, we're hitting buildings. We are winning the game. All right, we just go tier 4s. We can just end the game. After this racks, we just go tier 4s. We end the game. No, tier 4s. Tier 4s. We don't care about the thingy. Tier 4s. We don't hit those. We only hit tier 4 building. Tier 4 building. We hit those. We buff our team's attack speed, Sharkloaf. Not the healing one, the attack speed one. Yeah, Bully Bell Blitz, that one, cool. We're using our neutral item to give ourselves mana, and we're using Arcane Boots. Alright, back up. That's Terrorblade. That's Terrorblade. Back up. We have no BKB. You can Orchid him, though. You can Orchid him. Okay, just keep running. Just keep running. Just keep running. Run away. Alright, good Glimmer Cape. Use your Shard ability, DK. Shard ability. Fantastic work. Fantastic. Alright, you're gonna probably still die, but that's okay. It was still worth it. Your team got out.
I could have killed him.
It's okay. Your team got out. That's fine. Alright, not so bad. Not so bad. Roche is gonna be up in 3 minutes. Largo hero, you're just throwing shit at the wave, and then you're walking through the portal and you're going top. You have a lot of money as well, and you already have your shard, so you can buy something else. I'd recommend a Blink Dagger, honestly, at this point, just for how this game is going. Walking through the portal, and then we're throwing our ability at the wave top. Pendles, I would just be saving for buyback. This is not ranked. These are new players we're coaching.
Should I get Blink or Ghost Scepter?
Blink, probably. Alright, we have Doom in 2 seconds. We can honestly smoke and go look for a fight. If we find Terrorblade alone and we Doom him, we win. So back up with Doom and smoke. Use your Smoke of Deceit item on Largo and hit both everybody. Alright, go. And then now you're just kind of hiding behind Shadow Fiend. Shadow Fiend can just push the wave and you guys just sit with him. And then... Oh, that's an illusion. So that means Terrorblade is up here somewhere. Like, that's the fake one. That's the fake one. But there's the real one. Doom him. Doom him. Doom him. Fantastic. All right, that's the rest of their team. All right, we're getting in there when we can, when we respawn on Witch Doctor. Yep, just bail on Pendles. Fantastic. All right, walk away from each other so Lich Ult doesn't kill you. That's everybody. Ogre is top, so you guys are safe to push mid. Try and look for the power rune and see what it is. You can go defend top if you want to, DK, and then meet up with your team. Use your Blink Dagger to get to top faster, DK. Yeah, you can go do that and then meet up with your team after.
Oh, no, I got Aghanim's Blessing, but I don't know what the hell it did.
It turns your ags into a buff, so you lose all the stats of it being an item, but then it frees up an inventory slot. All right, now that you've hit that, you're just gonna go mid with your team. That was all you needed to do. You're blinking towards your team mid. All right, we are just going to try and end the game here. They don't have buyback on anybody, so I think we just win.
Middle tower has fallen. Radiant structures are fortified.
All right, careful, Pendles. The tower.
The enemy's middle tower has fallen.
Yeah, there's nothing to lifesteal, but that's okay. We got we got their gem back again. Do not type GG until the game is over, please. Otherwise, it prompts, because we're a 5-stack, it prompts to actually GG. All right.
I did just notice that.
Good game. That was
did it.
fucking sick. Huge W.
God, that terror blade makes me shit my pants every fucking time.
That is a terrifying creature. Like, what the hell was that damage?
Yeah.
Yeah, he
really,
was
and
the only player on their team that had an idea of what was going on. And you could tell. You guys did great though. That was a fucking, that was like an actual real fucking game of Dota. That was not a like easy 0 effort like stomp. That was a real ass game of Dota. Fucking good work, everybody. You guys crushed it.
I need a fucking beer.
you need a PTSD meeting.
Oh, like
yeah. How's your
half
adrenaline?
the time I
doing
wasn't
with
even
that?
listening to what you were saying, Gar. I was just fucking. I was so fucking locked.
You were in the
'cause
trenches.
It's like, I was like, if I fuck up, this entire game's fucking done.
Well, don't put that much pressure on yourself. Again, like I would like to remind everybody, it is a funny video game we're playing with friends. Take a deep breath. Nobody here is going to be mad at you or freak out at you if you like. You could whiff every single thing for the entire game, and like it is fine. We are not here to win. We are not attaching that to like our sense of enjoyment. We are here to learn shit and press buttons and make mistakes and figure shit out.
But Gar, if I make a mistake, I have to hear you go, okay. And that hurts as much as being physically hit. All right,
Listen,
we are ulting.
it's much better than when I first started teaching, and my response to that was to say, "You're dog shit." So we've improved. If you would like to give me feedback on ways that I can improve my coaching as well, I am more than open to it. If there are ways that like work better for you, I'm not perfect. I am trying to do the very difficult juggling act of dispensing ridiculous amounts of time-sensitive information that can change literally in fractions of a second to 5 different people.
Like for instance, we don't ult anti-mage, I think it was.
Yeah, that was
that was so funny. That was
there was
the
a point
second after I pressed it.
Yeah,
there was a point in time in that game where Terrorblade was going to just out snowball anti-mage, so that had to be the priority target instead.
Yeah,
I needed to limit test on him a couple of times because I could have sworn that I would have won.
If he didn't get to sunder you, yes, but you have to. Have you read what Metamorphosis does?
Yeah, I know what Metamorphosis does.
Yeah, it's
I know with a sunder. It's just
big number.
The first time I didn't get to swap to my Psy to silence him on the first one.
Yeah,
and then I just didn't expect Metamorphosis to pop off that hard.
Yeah, it's not just meta, but if he has illusions, like his illusions, like also are hitting you. So like. He just has a ass load of damage built into his kit. Like you have to press a lot of funny buttons and do combos to like make your number ramp. He just like has it. So if you drop your fighting game combo, he is playing whatever the fighting game character is, where like they press heavy kick and they win.
Pressing auto combos.
Yeah. So keep that in mind when you run at him. That like you have to outplay him to win that fight.
Serious question of what farming item should I go?
You don't.
Should I go?
You do not.
Then, but I'm playing carry.
Yeah, you're playing carry, and when you play carry Kez, you do not buy a Maelstrom or a Battle Fury. You do not go either of these items. You have, so the reason you get those items is, so Battle Fury is specifically on characters who do all of their damage through attack speed and auto attacks. That's not you. You are an ability character, so your goal is to like essentially get whatever basic items you need to like survive lane, get ags, and then do your fighting game combo on people. And then from that point on, you're buying on hit abilities. So you're getting Desolator, you're getting Daedalus, you're getting maybe like an MKB, you're getting shit like that. You're getting on hits. You are not a character who is supposed to sit in the jungle and farm forever. And when you are farming, it's mostly shit that you're doing through your abilities. But in general, when he's played as a carry, you're never like getting Battle Fury, you're never getting Maelstrom or shit like that. You are just going your ags as fast as you can so you can become fighting game character. And then it's like BKB, like Daedalus, Deso, shit like that. Because your abilities should be carrying your farming, mostly because you are trying to, you're not a late game carry basically. You are a I kill people in the mid part of the game.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I have to snowball.
Yeah, you're a snowballing fighty assassin guy. If you go Battle Fury, you are speccing into, like, you're spending a lot of money saying it's just not what he does. Like you
Okay.
don't scale that way.
But I don't.
It's not a
The
horrible
money-
build. Like
the
Battle
money
Fury
going
is
into
definitely
Falcon
better
Blade.
than Battle Fury is better than Maelstrom. And it is buildable. Like you can build it. And it's fine. Like people do play Battle Fury Kez. It's not a thing that they don't do. The main thing is that Battle Fury Kez is going to reward really strong farming patterns and a team who can make space for you. And that is not, like, when we are playing at this skill bracket, fights are going to be happening so often that like your ability to participate earlier is better. And in general, when you go Battle Fury Kez, you don't even end up getting ags. Like you go Battle Fury like Manta, Butterfly, Satanic, shit like that. Battle Fury Kez is just like huge late game tank Kez, and you don't really care about your ags and doing your fighting game combo. You are just beef. But I think you want to play him fighting game combo, and I think you want to fight earlier.
I don't know what the hell happened around.
I think I need to just go for Deso earlier and focus on using size more. Focus on like ganking.
Deso's really strong on him, yeah. He's a really good gank character because your little like smoke cloud
It's
thing
also
is fucking
really
sick.
cheap.
Yeah.
Deso's cheap.
Sure
I
is.
was not thinking about how cheap it is. Like,
yeah. What were you saying, DK?
I don't know what happened at like 41 minutes, but my level jumped from 19 to 24.
We killed
in
Terrorblade.
like maybe is that what happened?
Probably.
Yeah, we were killing farmed heroes in fights. Is what happened. Yeah, there was specifically that spike, like when they had us on the back foot in our ancient, they had a pretty sizable lead on us. But it was not like something that we could not overcome. It was just we took a smarter fight than they did.
Oh, if you're talking about that
overcome.
moment, that's where you dropped your ult and like their entire team died, DK.
Yep.
That is you stood in the middle of killing their entire team. Which is a lot of XP.
Just thankful that in that one fight, the first time they didn't have a fucking smoke of appearance ready.
Yeah, Dust. Yeah, you got to experience what is my favorite thing, which is late game Witch Doctor, which means you have your ags, which is like the only thing that matters. Refresher Orb feels so fucking good on that guy, because like ags Witch Doctor ult, if you can get the other team to forget about you for long enough to not have a stun for you immediately, and you get to press your ags and it starts chaining off people, you've already immediately like made a massive impact. If you get to channel it for even like 3 seconds with Ags and it's hitting people, like you have won the fight. If you get to do the full duration, you're killing everybody. And then the best part is if you get enough money after that to get refresher orb and you can just do that a second time, like, God, it's so good. Once you master positioning on Witch Doctor and you know when to and when not to be like visible in vision and like when to engage, Ag's ult is like the fucking coolest thing ever. Love that shit. How did we feel about Largo this time, Sharkloaf?
Oh, so much better with the primer.
Hell yeah, I'm glad to hear that. He's still new
once
enough that I
everything-
don't really have much to say about him other than like he's good at stopping channels because he has the like AoE mini stun, and then the ult provides some buffs, but like I don't really have any other tips than like that. The basic surface level shit because he's only been out for like a few weeks.
Well, I'm just in general, I'm just a very support minded sort of player, like no matter like what like team game it is.
Mm-hmm.
And Largo is very much support. Make the other players who are better at the game than me even better to amplify the power.
So do you like buffing people or do you like healing people, or what is your like, what if do you have a sub archetype of like support that appeals to you more than others, or is it just anything, all of the above?
Probably like buffing first. Like I said, if I can, make better, more experienced players like even better at the game. Like that's how I really work, in Deadlock. I love playing Paige because that's exactly what she does. Like, she throws the shield around and that absorbs damage and gives players buffs to like guns and such.
Oh yeah. Well, he is
Largo
definitely
very much fills that niche.
Yeah, he is definitely one of the premier puts buffs on guys. He probably has some of the best buffs in the game right now, like in terms of stuff that comes with a default kit. The only other things I can think of is like the ogre that was on the enemy team. One of his abilities is called Bloodlust. You cast it on an ally and it gives them a bunch of damage and attack speed. Ogre is just a really cool support because he has like stun and slow and buffs, but I'll try and keep that in mind and think about, just in case that guy is banned, if there's like other, for the most part, other people would be more in terms of buffs, it would mostly be like aura carriers. Like you wouldn't have buffs in your kit, but you'd maybe build items that are like AoE buffs.
Yeah.
You might like Bounty Hunter because he is very much a support character. You don't really buff, but you give your team, his main thing is like giving your team a bunch of money and vision. I'm just trying to think of what we could put you on in case that guy is picked or banned. Do you have any particular guy in mind?
Well, I've done like Winter Wyvern before.
Okay. Yeah.
Because that like, has a heal and like AoE stun. Jakiro I've played before and done well on, so
yeah, those all work. How are we feeling about playing Doom, Tony? Do we want to break and get to play a support, or are we thriving under the pressure of you are Atlas instead of carrying a globe, you're carrying the Doom icon logo on your head?
I'm probably gonna have to dip at this point just because it's starting to get late and I don't want to run into like my bedtime.
Yeah, no worries.
So that will free up a support slot. If that's
I'm gonna have to dip as well. I have to
no
raid
worries
soon. But just I'm cautious, like just having to like go through the steps of like cautiously waggling my finger at somebody. It's like, okay, doom. Okay, you're doomed.
Yeah. Hell yeah, dude. You guys did great.
Yeah, I felt that one definitely felt like more like I understood more of the flow of what was supposed to happen, and it was especially like what I was supposed to be doing.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, and like at this stage of the game, just like it makes thinking a lot easier. Just doom the carry.
Yeah, Doom the
And
guy
kill
who
them.
needs to be silenced and muted. It's very good. Okay,
Yes, I would go so far as to say like Largo is like the most me-coded like hero like it could be. Like big fat frog, buffs, heals.
hell yeah,
yeah.
dude. Well,
Has
we'll
utility.
turn you into the world's strongest Largo main. It'll work out. All right,
Thanks for the coaching and thank you team for the game. GG.
of course,
Yep.
yeah.
Thanks for
the
joining
game.
us. It
Good
was fun.
games.
All right. I clicked the plus button on Cherry. I can't. Game client out of date.
But,
Oh, do we need to
I
update?
will-
Yup. Catch you
I will
later,
also get
Tony.
that out here.
Heart emoji. Good luck with your raid. I hope you prog. I hope you
Crush it.
get loot.
It's literally the first day, so
I hope you prog. I hope you get loot.
well, no matter what, we will prog. A percentage of the boss health will go down
Hell yeah.
to a percent, and that is prog.
That's prog, dude.
No matter what.
I don't know what I don't know what counts as prog, but that sounds like prog to me.
See a mechanic or get a boss to certain percentage.
Yeah.
Brothers.
Yeah.
That happens a lot, Fo. It's mostly just bug fixes. Like they let you know when there's like a major patch coming where they like actually reshuffle stuff. Little patches like that is just a bug fix. Something was busted.
Anyway, good night, everybody.
Good night.
Nay-nay.
Good night.
I clicked the
Alright,
plus
we
button on
relaunched.
Cherry in case they want to join.
I bet you I'm gonna be able to hear Dota any second now.
One of these days.
Oops, I clicked Largo.
Send
Yo,
them a
what's
message.
fun?
I'm
I
in.
want to play Mid Enchantress.
Hell yeah. Are you down for some joaching, my liege?
Wait, what?
A little bit of coaching, some joaching.
Joaching now?
Yeah, well that's what we're doing right now. We're playing with new
streaming.
players and we're joaching.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Yeah? Are you down
I'm
to
not new, but I can join the session.
Yeah. Hell yeah. I'm gonna go
yeah.
pee, and then if there's anybody else in stream who wants to fill out slot 5, we have one more slot. Be right back.
Fill
Yeah. I
our
wanna play
slots, chat.
I'm gonna play Mid Ench because D2PP team made a video on it.
I kind of want to play Spectre.
You want to play Spectre?
Yeah, because of the same.
You wanna
same reason.
watch a little philactory?
Yeah.
You gonna watch a philactory? You gonna do
I want to
Brown
wait
Boots fucking ring of regen?
It
I love his
sounds
videos, he's
so
great.
fun. It sounds so fun.
Good.
Well, it's the only way to play the hero now without feeling like you're shoving a rod up your
Like
dick,
you're
you
waiting
know?
for
It's-
6 slots, yeah.
Is Sniper? No, Sniper's position 2.
He can be fucking anything at this point. He can be 2, 1, not 3, but he can be also a 4 or a 5.
Don't play
That's
him as
weird.
4 or 5. You'll get flamed.
Mythical position.
I am
6.
too
Only
new
play
to
it
this
if you
game.
have
If someone
experience.
flames me at my skill level, they need to get a life.
They're gonna do it anyway.
Yeah,
I stand by my statement. Like,
I wouldn't flame you, but I'd probably in hero select, I'd be like, dude, why the fuck did you pick that?
Yeah.
and I'd be like, because it sounds fun. This is a game.
Well-
hold on. Let me check real quick because like maybe I am misremembering, but I'm pretty sure I have like 20 something games on this on my profile.
The thing is, Sniper can be a
Well, none
like
of us have
a
any
reasonable support.
Well, yeah, you
He's
have the 7
not
wins
one
on
of
your
the
profile.
best supports. And if you start off the game with your teammates triggered already, like
yeah, that's no
you're
different
starting
than
a
any
team
other
with
It's like
a
MOBA
foot in
picking
the
or
hole.
team
Xerath
game.
support. It's like picking Xerath support.
I'm gonna.
Xerath is a support though.
Yeah, and damage. Like
Well, yeah, but that's a valid strategy. They can't fucking take creeps or push
death
the
to
wave
the
if they
strongest
don't have a
CC.
hellfire.
You're right. Death is the
DK, did you
strongest
want to
CC.
support again?
I'm taking whatever everyone else doesn't do.
So it looks
I
like
will learn.
Cherry and Pendles want to go 1 and 2, so you could go anywhere 3, 4, or 5.
All right. Well, I've been doing 5, so I'll stick with 5, and I'll
Okay.
attempt. I'll really try to play Oracle this time.
Okay.
All right, do we
And we'll
figure
have a
out who's
random,
going
so
where?
who knows what they click.
I click the funny button. Cherry is gone. This is why we
Is
click
that
the
a
funny button.
zillion laugh?
Hi, Burb. How are you? What happened to our cherry, did they say?
They did not.
No.
They're gone. Cherry is not ready, dude. Are you still gonna be bird gaming, Pendles, or what? Or what's the play? We no longer have a 3-player dedicated.
No, still play one.
Mr. John Bird. You can play Battle Fury
Yeah.
Kez if you feel like that's something you're more comfortable with.
I am back. Hold on. Boop.
It's
There we
just
go.
I'm thinking about how I'm hung up on Falcon Blade is 1125 and it's the recommended item because it's health, mana regen, and damage.
Mm-hmm.
That's the idea. However, in Battle Fury, you can get the
Nice,
ring that gives you the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
And that still builds into something that is just another 2,000 gold away. I don't...
It's
Are you
mostly
selling
that
Phylactery
Battle
Spectre?
Fury is just going to give you like a little bit of damage and cleave, which like sure it's a farm accelerator, but Deso is the thing that's going to let you kill a man and hit a building really fucking hard. Like Deso is
But it's still-
basically your I fucking hit a building really hard type build in terms of the early game. So you can vibe it out. You can learn both builds if you want. In general, the reason why I'm recommending the non-Battle Fury one is just because like the likelihood that your team can make good space for you and have you not participate and be mostly a farmer for like 20 to 30 minutes is just low. And I know you want to be fighting game character, and the Battle Fury build very rarely goes eggs.
Wait, what region
Understandable,
is
Bird.
this? Yes, it's east. Nice.
Yeah. Alright, time to click on your lane in the minimap or cope with whatever happens.
All right, we are dire. I'm position 5.
You're clicking
which
top.
means top.
You're top.
Yup.
Wait, I want to do a live scenario.
Jesus,
Oh, hey, this
bot
time
back.
Witch Doctor's banned. Neat.
There you go. This is what would happen in an actual game. Roll for me, please.
Yeah, you type in the allied chat /roll and it would roll.
Oh,
You don't actually have to do this, but Cherry is telling you what might happen if a person. It is generally
Okay,
what
and
would
now-
happen. Oh well, you
and
get a
now
higher
the
number.
defeated
So yeah,
beta male retreats to the mid lane.
yeah.
why is every guide made by Torte Delini?
Because he gets paid
he
Patreon
makes a
money
lot
to
of
do
guides.
it.
Oh, I
I
see.
mean, he does spend a lot of time on it. I saw him post on Twitter, like, fuck this, I'm going to bed, goodbye, after he updated everything for the latest patch.
Yeah.
Not the best, but it does gets the job done for most, I think, beginners and maybe
It's
even
been working
intermediate
for me.
players.
It just hit me. I was like, wait a minute. Every time I've clicked one of these, it's been Torte Delini. Why is this man making one for every character?
That's how it goes. You
I'm
know?
trying to figure out who's going where. Is it Earth Spirit mid?
I was jiggling your guys' little mini portraits around.
I didn't consent to have my mini portrait jiggled.
Dude, we're at a elo. I have no fucking idea, man. Back in the day, I would say fucking Naga carry, but we've reached the point, especially because we're at goofy elo, where that Naga could go any position. I don't know what the fuck people do with Naga anymore. Sometimes she's a carry, sometimes people try to play her as a position 5.
Like the net reel, yeah.
She's just kind of weak with all the illusion changes.
Yup. Alright, we are going to go and try and secure these 2 bounties. While we're on the way there, we are shift queuing items from our build and then control shift queuing to append to the end. Absolutely, Sharkloaf, yeah.
This is telling me to take my Q first. Is that accurate?
Yup.
Fortune's End?
Yup.
Right.
Another thing that's useful
this
for you,
channel
DK, for
brute?
your team, you want to go stand over here, DK.
Yes.
You're going to the wrong place.
Oh.
Something you can do for your team, DK, that your teammates can do for you as well. And Cherry, do you know about how to use Oracle's Innate?
Yeah.
So you demonstrate for me,
Oh, I
Cherry.
see.
I want to see it. All right. No, you don't know.
No.
No.
No, wait. Oh, I thought that's. Oh, wait.
No.
There you go. There you
Yeah,
go. There you go.
Yeah. So if you hold Alt and you ping the little buff that's above your E, DK, you have nope, not the innate. Ping the buff that's above your E. There's a little circle that's a buff. Yeah, so you can inform your team because of your ability knows what the random rune is going to be in the mid lane. So in the first 2 minutes, it's always the same thing. No, you know where and you know what it's going to be. All right, get ready for bounties. So when it comes to after 4 minutes, we're gonna ping that so we can know what the rune is gonna be. All right, so we're just going to lane. So DK, you're gonna have to get used to pressing your stop key. Your channeled root does the same damage no matter how long you channel it, but the duration you channel it is for how long they're gonna be rooted. Yeah, you want to use your sentry to try and block their large camp right now. Before you walk past DK, you want to put it behind these trees because now if they put a sentry here to block your camp, they're also going to see your sentry and they're going to get a 2-for-1
Yeah, but then I
you.
can kill their sentry, right?
If you're there when they do it. In general, you just want to hide it behind these trees so that they have to go searching for it and it gives you more time to respond. You want to walk. Yeah, see, he's doing it right now. Unfortunate.
How the fuck?
He has way more damage than you. He has 68 damage to your 43, so you do not want to fight that guy. You can go stand in their large camp to block it though, if you can get there in time. You gotta stand like right there. Yeah, you did it. All right, cool. It looks like they already, nope, they didn't block yours. All right, cool. Just go to your lane and then start auto attacking. Yeah, you can just auto attack the guy. Just don't let him auto attack you back. So just try and like juggle that positioning challenge. Galaxy, you gotta get regen. Going boots first is crazy. Mid lane should be okay as long as you just continue to stock up on regen. Eventually he's gonna get the backwards kick on you, and if you don't have enough mana to Nature's Attendance yourself, you probably die. So just keep that in mind. You can go for the pull on this next wave, DK, and you're gonna wanna tango a second time after your one currently expires. There you go, good work. All right, now you go back to lane, you help fight. Because they're gonna be trying to bully Pendles. Remember, tangos don't stack, they refresh. So you don't want to eat a new tango until the first one is completely done. Careful, that guy has a blink gap close ability. He just clicks it on you and he blinks to you. And he does that where he goes into the ground and he automatically hits you while he's in the ground. He hits everybody in that AoE.
Okay, is EMI deal damage but also heal?
Yes. At level 1, it's barely worth casting to heal because the amount of damage it's going to do to you is about equal to the heal. It's just not worth doing. So your combo is you start channeling your Q on somebody, and then when the projectile of your Q is in flight towards an enemy, you press your E on them. And then your E will hit them, and then the Q will hit them and purge off the healing. It's going to take some practice to do. So just keep that in mind. In order to damage enemies with your shit, also lotuses are spawning. In order to damage enemies with your shit, you have to E them first and then Q. You could have contested him for that, Pendles. He would have E'd you like he's about to do now, but you can just fight now. Just beat up the Ricky if you can. It's not worth fighting the Shadow Shaman. Beat up the Ricky. Alright, you have your wand, DK. Unfortunate.
Unfortunate.
You have your wand, Pendles. It's unfortunate. Once the 2v1 starts happening, it's a bit impossible. You can root him, let it go. Yeah, and then your E is unfortunately gonna just keep healing him. You're not gonna have enough damage to kill him. You can, when your Q is up though, you can hit him with another E and then Q it off immediately. You're gonna want to stop cancel your Q instantly, just so you send it out instantly. So you can E him and then Q him. You gotta hit stop faster than that. It's E and then QS.
This guy's so dumb.
You can use your wand because it's at 10 stacks, which is the max. You want to get more stacks. This is a very dangerous lane, bot lane. Alright, you can QE him. Gotta... Unfortunately,
But
that's just gonna heal him now.
Did I Q myself?
Yeah, you double tapped it.
Oh. Whoops.
And you wanna do QS. Like you are not channeling it at all. You're going QS. Like you hit S instantly after the Q. So that you just send it out, because you don't, if you're going for the damage, you have to Q immediately. Otherwise, he's just healing now. Like you just, yep, there you go. All right, if he comes out of that and you E him again, he'll die. If Pendles has another thing, oh, unfortunate. Okay, now we're just waiting because you don't have enough mana to keep doing that. It's gonna become nighttime now. You want to try and pull the next wave DK, so wait here for about 5 more seconds and then you can go towards the pull. Or you can just go now, but you're gonna lose some XP for it, and Pendles is gonna get bullied. So you've left a little bit early, but it's too late now. Alright, now go back and help Pendles. At level 4, you want to get your W so that you can actually start healing. You're going to want to pull the large camp in as well, so just hit that and then run straight north, run through these trees. And then there you go, you pulled through. Pendles, you can just pull that under the tower. Even faster, DK. QS.
That's so hard.
Like, you can frame 1 cancel that. You don't have... The word channeling never has to appear over your head. Also, there's a little neutral Madstone thing that shows up over here, DK, because Creeps died and you weren't in the AoE. You want to go pick it up. It despawned, unfortunate. Alright. That was closer. You can still do it faster than that, but that was the best one you've done yet.
What the hell does my W do?
Your W disarms and then makes them magic immune.
Oh, okay, so you like, what, you W then E?
Yeah, that's to heal allies, or just W an enemy makes them they can't punch. So, just remember, if you do that on an ally, when they're trying to kill a man, you have now made it so they can't kill a guy. E him, just kill him with your E. If you have one, DK.
I don't have enough mana.
Oh, unfortunate. Unfortunate.
Oh, come on, dude.
Your top tower.
Yeah,
I was with a blood grenade.
Yeah, wisdom runes. Unfortunately, you have left at the worst possible time, Galaxy, because you have to be there for the wisdom rune. That is your #1 goal in the first 10 minutes of the game. As position 4 is to secure that, so hopefully they haven't taken it. Looks like they're not paying enough attention. Looks like maybe your Void is going to be able to get it.
Okay, I'll go fuck myself, I guess.
Yeah, he has a gap. He has multiple charges of that, like, blink gap close, so you gotta be careful. He can just do that a lot.
Is this a channel? No, I just cast it. Okay.
Yeah, the only channel you have is your Q. When you TP into the tier 1, you're still gonna have fountain regen for a couple seconds. You're gonna use that, and you're abusing it to press W and then E Pendles immediately. WE. Alright, now you're gonna let that mana regen and you're good, and that's gonna give Pendles a little bit of HP, and your mana is still mostly full. You want to buy a Sentry, DK, because when that guy hits 6, he turns invisible. His ultimate lets him turn invisible. You want to buy a Sentry and Dust of Appearance after your boots. Boots first, but then you're thinking about Sentry and Dust of Appearance because that guy's going to turn invisible.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Alright, you have full mana, DK, so you can be thinking about using that to harass the Riki a bit. You can send Q out faster than that. Alright, you can W the Ricky, nice.
Your bottom tower has fallen.
They're still gonna beat up Pendles though, so just be careful. You don't have another Q for 6 seconds. Use your wand, just yep, there you go, get more charges. You can heal Pendles when it's up.
I'm charging in on the Ricky.
Okay, actually just go for the fight. Don't heal Pendles, just go for the fight. Use your Q, start channeling it full channel. Alright, well, if you're gonna full channel, you don't E first, but that's okay. Cool, kill that guy too. Just keep chasing him, guys, you should be able to get him. Just cut him off, DK. Unfortunately, we did not. He's not gonna die now. Just go back to CSing Pendles. Do not throw your E if a guy's not going to be queued. Like your Q was on cooldown for 6 seconds when you threw that E. Never throw it unless your Q is off cooldown or it's about to come off cooldown in 1 second. Otherwise, you're just healing them more than you're damaging them.
I think it may have got out of there. I'm not sure.
Yeah, so we're backing up a bit now because that guy has blink charges. That is a very dangerous dive, but good luck.
Yeah, I'm not.
Okay. Yeah. In general, if you're going to completely abandon bot, then you have to make pressure somewhere. So just start pushing top tier 1. You have to go just help them, Galaxy. Like if you're not gonna, I think you do die bot because you have lost your lane super hard. But like you have to make pressure somewhere. You can't just be walking around everywhere where creeps aren't dying. That was close, DK. I'm getting better with it. Remember, QS. Alright, you can, if he sticks around, we're full channeling Q on him. Alright, next time you have Q up, we're full channeling it. Alright, just EM, he might die. Alright, cool, full channel Q on this guy, full channel. Alright, cool, just be careful, Galaxy. Back up, DK. Like, his ultimate is a bunch of wards that hit you. Just keep running, use your wand, use your wand. Use your wand. Alright, EM. Nice, alright, that works.
Nice.
Alright, you're Wing and then Eing Pendles, and then you're chilling out for a bit. You're gonna tango, W-E Pendles. You wanna heal Pendles up? W-E. E. There you go. Alright. Now you're just eating a tango and you're chilling. You don't want to be showing in the wave because guy with blink charges is walking at you if he sees you. So we're just chilling in the trees.
What is my ult?
Your ultimate is called False Promise. You cast it on yourself or an ally. Prevents their HP from changing for a number of seconds depending on the level of the ult. All healing and damage is summed up at the end of the duration, but healing is doubled. So
I want to ult and then spam E?
Essentially, yes. But sometimes they're just going to be taking enough damage that it's not even worth it. Sometimes it's just I extend your life for a few seconds, so maybe you can throw another ability or something. TP mid if you can on Oracle.
Mid
and then hold and then Q the lion. All right, well it's too late now, so don't do it anymore. But you want to be thinking about getting the Lotus, DK. And then Aether Lens is going to be your first item.
Oh, I was building Sork Boots.
Yeah, I mean after Mana Boots. Aether Lens is your first item after that. All right, careful. You gotta W yourself and then E. Okay, never mind. You're good. If they go on you, you can apply an ass load of healing to yourself and usually just live. Careful. There's 3 top. Back up. Back up. Back up. Back up. Back up. All right, you can go take this fight now. You're not Eing unless you can either kill with it or you can Q. We're ulting Pendles. We're ulting Pendles. We're ulting Pendles. Or we're not ulting Pendles.
Oh,
okay.
Well,
yeah, I mean, you have to see if a guy
like,
is about to die, you ult him. And Pendles was in a lot of danger, and then they fucked up really hard. All right, use your mana boots.
I thought was like Pendles' health was.
Yes, but Pendles was standing in a bunch of people who could have killed him, and then they fucked up. That time they didn't fuck up. If you're standing in that purple mist, that's the little goat guy in your lane's ability. It makes you silenced and it makes you miss auto attacks. So
Whoops.
Walk out of the purple mist when he puts it down.
I'd like you to change the terminology because I'm also the little goat guy.
You are not a goat.
Meh.
DK, you want to queue up your Aether Lens? Careful, you don't want to walk that close because they have blink abilities to engage on you, and Shadow Shaman has a stun and a hex, which turns you into a little dude. So you want to be farther. You want to be farther away from this. You're a high range squishy caster, so you're leveraging your attack range. It's Wisdom Rune time, so that is all you, Galaxy. You got to get over there. You can stack this camp while you're here, DK. Attack it and then run this way. Cool. Keep running. You can just go back to your lane, but that's gonna make it stack. That one's not going to because it is now past. You gotta go help your lane.
Past the minute mark.
Your middle tower is
W and then E them. Cool. You can E them again while it's still disarmed. Okay. Nope, not anymore. All right. That guy's dead. Cool. All right. You can just keep hitting that guy. Keep running after him. He's charged, so we can get him. You don't have dust, but you can put it down to sentry. Swap to your sentries. Yep. All right, and then Q him. Q him. All right, cool. The Q is gonna hit him. Just keep following. Just keep following, and then E him if you can. All right. I mean that works. That's all good. All right, we take those. Cool. All right, we really want to pressure this tower because we have completely like gotten our shit rocked bottom. We want to get Dust of Appearance on DK and on Galaxy. You can full channel Q that guy. And then we back up. Because that's a lot of stuns. They've just walked in with a lot of stuns. I do not do that, Galaxy. We back the fuck up now. Somebody should be farming bottom at this point because they TP'd 3 heroes top. There is no need to be fighting this here because we don't win this fight. DK, one of those observer wards probably goes down on this staircase over here. But there's an invisible guy there. Just careful, ult yourself if you can. You're in the purple mist, you're gonna have to tackle him though. Okay, it's not happening.
No, I'm just dead.
Yeah. Cherry might be able to bonk some people, but you don't have dust, so you gotta buy dust on Cherry as well. Alright, Chrono Man has showed up. He does not have a lot of damage, but maybe it's enough to kill a guy. Just be careful of the Serpent Wards. Alright, we are farming Serpent Wards. Cherry, we're buying dust. And probably also
Why is
a clarity.
just killing the snakes?
They give you money. Each time you kill one, it's like a CS. So it's a lot of money.
Oh.
You just got like 300 gold. But they hurt a lot, so he's just traded all of that HP
your full health bar?
No, but he has an ability he could have used to get his HP back. He just didn't.
There are lotuses. I don't know if you want them.
Gotcha.
That is not worth a TP.
That's a bad. Yeah, I thought. I don't know why.
Oh, that's okay. Go try and save Pendles if you can. You can ult them, or just that's fine. Just go WE Pendles. Unfortunately, you channeled it on yourself.
It would appear.
Pendles, you're getting healed. Just back up. Like you can be healed to full pretty easily here.
I just need 5 seconds. 4, 3.
I mean, they're already gonna be healed. It's fine. All right, cool.
Make it faster.
Pendles, you don't jungle at this stage. You don't really have the damage to. I would say we can maybe go try and take this fight. DK, you don't fight this either. You've just lost 30-40% of your HP.
Oh my
50%.
God.
It's not worth. You don't fight those yet. Careful.
I just tried to
E yourself again. All right, cool. Use your wand. You can go try and help with a kill, but Pendles just needs somebody helping him bottom because he does not kill Naga Legions very well right now. We really want to get Pendles to this tier 1 tower bottom. Charge hero, you need to go get resources, like go heal and then be ready to charge bottom. We really need somebody playing top, so Cherry, that's probably you. You're just gonna have to stand in the like trees and micro whatever you enchant. Like that's just a lot of XP going to nobody. You can walk through the portal down bottom because you don't have a TP. That would have been faster. You have to think of the fact that like this is really close to this because of the portals. Mid lane is the farthest away from everything, so you're taking the longest route. Maybe you get that guy though. You do not get that guy. Nobody has lockdown.
I do.
You can try and channel your Q on the the real one's the highest HP one. Just kidding. None of them are real. They're just.
Yeah,
do they have
like,
that much fucking money? Oh, they're fucking huge. They're level 10. That's the real one. Q her. That's the real one. Full channel Q. Full channel Q.
I have a dust.
All right, real one's that one. You unfortunately did not get to ult Pendles.
I can't fucking see.
If you click abilities on portraits at the top of the screen, it'll hit them. So if you can't click on Pendles and all of that, press your ult and then click on Pendles' portrait up at the top. And then it'll cast on them like that.
I like these minions to stop following me.
They will not. You have to lead them back to the creep wave.
Hello, Spirit Breaker. Have some minions.
How do I keep forgetting about fucking his foul play facet?
Yup. Hex time. Hex time. Or do you mean chicken fingers? Foul play is not the facet.
Sorry, I meant
his
innate.
That's his innate.
Yeah.
He's just eating creeps and dying though.
Yeah.
This is a fantastic game for you to have an Orchid on Ench, by the way.
Yeah, I figured. I do want to get my Sproink though, just in
Sproink is good.
So I have some
Sproink is very good.
Power.
Galaxy, you are not a jungle hero. You got to be in a lane somewhere.
Let's race.
It's still, you guys need to help Pendles hit bottom tower with Deso. That is still the plan. We need one person top just getting that XP. They're going to try and fight you under tower, Cherries. Just be careful. You have Void there, though. Oracle Hero just goes through the portal, and you got to try and help them hit the tower bottom.
Okay.
You
so
have your
TP
up
push?
if you need
like,
to
what
respond.
Does that mean?
Yeah, Pendles needs to be pushing bottom. I don't... stop. You're going through again, Oracle. Don't go through. Hit stop. There you go.
Yeah, that's my bad.
You got to be pushing bottom.
Still down here. I don't know.
There's 4 guys top.
Yeah, it's okay. Naga should not be able to kill you with Oracle here. All right, that's... You can throw your Q at those and they'll take a bunch of damage, DK.
Damage is universal. I gotta remember that.
Yeah, damage is in an AoE.
And I can ult Pendles' portrait. I can ult Pendles'
yeah,
portrait.
so if worst case scenario, Earth Spirit is sending illusions down here, or maybe it's the real guy, I don't know, but either an illusion or real Earth Spirit is coming down here.
Sorry. There you go. Big heal. Bad.
It's the illusions. Neither of them are real, I don't think. Yeah, they're not real. That's just he got an illusion rune. Real guy's mid. We're TPing mid on Pendles, I guess, because nobody's getting that, and it's $5 billion. All right, DK, you're just chilling here. You're staying a little bit you're going to get the wisdom, actually, 21 minutes. All right.
Gar, what next for me? I'm a little lost.
A 4-staff would be fucking amazing for your team. A Lotus would also be fucking amazing for your team. Lotus probably an item that you can use better. Yule's is not great. Lotus would be rad though. Get that sent out to you, DK, and then you still want to have Dust of Appearance, DK, and you'd never finished your magic wand. You just have the stick and one of the sticks, so queue up that as well so you can get the rest of those components and make sure you get Dust of Appearance. Alright, Cherry, we're trying not to show down here. Just let Pendles show. And then maybe we can take a fight if people show up. Alright, we are now showing. They just saw you, so might as well push because we have shown everybody. Alright, they're going to show up from these trees, so we want to go put an observer ward over there, ideally, DK. Just be careful. Observer ward right there. Alright, and then we're just trying to get Pendles to be able to hit the tower with Deso. I think we're about to get it. Lion is in here with a blink dagger, so probably means he's got people behind him. If you charge that Lion, maybe he dies if you guys go smoke. We have smoke on DK. Never mind, bail. Ult yourself. Ult yourself, W.
I can't.
Unfortunate.
The moment you said it, I pressed it, but he had already done his stupid,
yeah, it's when you see him in vision, he has a gap close. If you W yourself, you become magic immune, and he can't do any damage to you because he's all magic.
I didn't know either. I didn't know was that Ricky?
No, that was Earth Spirit. That's their mid laner.
Oh yeah, I don't know anything about him.
He does a lot of shit. Don't worry about it. He's a rock guy. He has a gap close. He has a silence. He has a displacement, like he can push you.
Okay.
Got good stats.
Pendles, you are probably just catching this wave mid. Void is going bot, so somebody needs to be taking top. We got the bottom tower. Top tier 1 is our next play. They're crazy out farming you guys because they're just better farmers on their draft. So we really want to try and get like finished fight items. When we get Orchid on Cherry, that's going to be huge. Pendles almost has Ags, which is going to be huge. So we're probably taking a fight in like 200 gold on Pendles. That's a good fight. That is a great fight if we can fight it.
Your middle tower is under attack.
He should still die from the after damage if you got it on him. Okay, unfortunate.
Dude, I am so goddamn slow.
Nice ult. Q somebody.
Stop running from me.
Q this guy. Q him.
Dire's courier has been killed.
Alright. Keep running. You're gonna walk into the smoke. That's fine. Alright, good work. Use your mana boots. Unfortunately, Cherry wasn't it. That's okay. Earth Spirit is owning your Faceless Void because he's bad. Go get the Lotus, DK. Alright, we are hitting the building with Pendles. We are backing Pendles up so that Pendles can hit the building. You gotta wait for your creep wave though, Pendles. Yeah, you can clear that, but don't go under until you have your creep wave. Observer Ward hero is walking over here, and we're putting an Observer Ward right here.
Where?
Right here at the top of the staircase. Bam, bam, bam.
Your middle tower
Top of the
is under
staircase.
attack.
Anytime there's high ground, you can get vision. It's great. W yourself. W, okay, that's fine. You can Q him, full duration Q him if you can. Alright, let it rip.
The enemy's top tower
Alright,
has fallen.
good work. Awesome, okay. You have your Aether Lens now. I believe your next item that you're going to be getting, DK, is probably a
killed
Yule's
my
Scepter.
courier. Sad day.
EUL, Yule's Scepter on DK. Use your mana boots for your team when you can.
Sorry.
You can E that guy and he dies. You can Q that guy maybe. Okay, just be careful.
I tried.
It's all good.
I could. He was
Sentry
in range,
ward
but...
up there. Okay, you gotta help your team. Ult your guy. Alright, nice. W and then E him a bunch. Alright, I think he's probably still dead. Back up. You don't want to get killed by these wards. Alright, you saved him. Fantastic. You saved Galaxy. Good work.
How do I give them my
You're what?
Wait, one second. Fortune End heals damages for 80 per effect dispelled.
No, you want 25% enemy Purifying Flames. Also, Q Pendles, it purges bad buffs off of them. Alright, and then WE them a bunch. E them a bunch. You can E them a second time before Disarm goes away. There you go. Alright, that's it. Alright, you guys want to back up. Because you don't have strong vision on what's happening right now. Lost the tier.
I gave you Lotus.
Mid.
Enchantress.
That's good. They're taking a fight mid. You can go try and help with that on Oracle. You don't need to follow Pendles around anymore. We got that objective. Pendles is just going to farm a little bit. You can maybe Q your Faceless Void so he doesn't die. No, he's already dead. Alright, just try and help Galaxy if you can. They're already dead. Never mind. Just retreat
Yeah,
mid.
I literally can't make it there in time.
Just retreat mid. So you want to be
fucking
buying
slow.
Yule's Scepter, EUL. It's the little like white thing. Like a white staff, DK.
Oh, this thing.
Yep, you gotta back up further, DK.
Ulted me. I'm definitely dead.
You gotta ult your Cherry when you can. Ult, nice ult. WE them. Q, throw your Q out at the enemies. Fantastic, E them again. Alright, they should live. Cool, you're queuing the AoE button on all those guys. Cool. WE yourself. Unfortunate. If you get out of that wand, immediately wand. Unfortunate. You
Oh, my wand was on the wrong key.
You E'd yourself, which killed you. You had to WE yourself.
I was spamming Alt W and then Alt E, but I think I need to learn to just Q shit up. Is it just Shift plus the button?
Yep.
That's real Naga.
Fucking God, I love the sound that bird makes. They're all
Just keep running, Pendles. We unfortunately are not good at killing Naga right now.
She has. It's because it's not
You
Naga.
gotta
It's
be
3000.
careful, yeah.
Holy shit, this does not take damage, huh?
Our main objective here is honestly to just get Pendles to towers. Pendles has Deso. You guys can shred buildings. I don't know if you have a way to kill Naga other than like somebody has to land some clutch shit. Hi Slummy. I'm just coaching, so I'm always winning. Catch you later, Sharkloaf. Have a good snooze. Alright, you want to buy some more sentries and stuff, Pendles? We got your clicks again. I don't know if that's mic positioning or what. We got most of our we want to try and put sentries down on Oracle Hero when we can. Just keep running. That guy doesn't kill you under tower. So fly your courier out, or actually Cherry, use your courier, put your courier up there, Cherry, on the high ground, and then Oracle Hero, you're walking this way. You're gonna put a sentry down right here on the ground. All right, cool. That's good. That's fine. All right. Now you want to retreat towards top. That's not a great observer because they're likely to deward it, but in general, it's okay. But right now, they're very likely to try and take that. Careful walking up this high ground. If they have vision there, they're going to try and kill you. Not a bad place for a sentry is like right here. That's okay, Galaxy, but it doesn't hit this or this, which are both very common spots. That's kind of a weak sentry. It doesn't look like they have vision anyway, so it doesn't matter. Get that dust in your inventory instead of the sentry now, DK. And then, honestly, we are just thinking about trying to do Tormentor as a team. That's the only likely objective we can do. If we can take a fight around Chrono, that'd be great. Tormentor's gonna be top, so we're just pushing out bottom on Cat. That Earth Spirit is super in deep, so his team is with him. Just be careful. This is a very scary spot for Kez Hero to be in. You have BKB, but alright, if you can go back in, this is now a good fight because your team showed up. You've been using your little grab the tree gap close to get to places faster. Alright, if you guys can get on top of Lion, that's a fantastic kill.
Haste.
Your team kind of has very weak initiation, Pendles, so it might honestly be a blink type game. Just remember you have BKB. BKB, Pendles? Oh, unfortunate.
It's neither fair nor foul.
You're gonna have to break at least one of the Lotus, one of the things to get out, or ability. Yeah, nice. You want to fight Real Naga if you can, especially since you are gonna be getting a bunch of healing, Pendles. Real Naga's running away. You want to go fight Real Naga, Pendles. Real Naga that way. Real Naga is over here. She's over here.
Dire's courier has been killed.
If we have charge up in 4 seconds, it's still worth diving her. Just Lotus yourself before you go. Alright. Good work. We hit the building. Deso Hero. Oracle Hero, you're TPing top to defend. You already ulted, so your usefulness here is limited. We're just throwing our Q, we're throwing our E, we're killing as many creeps as we can, we're getting the CS. Your E does a lot of damage, it should be able to one-shot a range creep at this point. You want to get those mana boots back in your inventory instead of the sentry ward.
Whoops.
Unfortunate.
I thought I had my boots on my inventory, I didn't even see that was there.
You are 1 CS away from getting your Yules, so just kill a creep and then get your Yules. You can use your mana boots to get mana back. It is time to bail out of bottom if you can. Get your wand back in your inventory, Pendles, if you can. It is time to bail. Let your guy die. Just bail. Let him die. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Just let him die. Just
he cannot be saved once he gets jumped on.
TP
He
away.
doesn't back off.
Like, just if you could TP to top, you could have like done more CSing. At this point, just go through the portal. Chrono guy still doesn't have Chrono. I don't. You could maybe group up with your team and do Tormentor, but Naga's too close. You probably have to push it out. I wouldn't want to do Tormentor top unless the wave is like there.
When do I cyclone? Because you got me to get this.
You don't like you. It's a last resort panic item for yourself, but mainly you're using it on, you know, Shadow Shaman, how he shoots out the like yellow ropes and he channels it on a guy.
Yeah, yeah.
You can Yules him and it'll stop that.
Okay.
The
okay.
main
Yules
thing
him,
is like,
not the
is there,
person
if
they
a
get.
threatening enemy is on one of your allies, you Yules them up to stop them from hitting your guy. You want to
Okay.
go help your team take this team fight that's happening, going to happen top. Is that a deer lady? Yeah. Enchantress. Little deer creature. Alright, fight is going to happen top. If we can back up and smoke, we can take the fight on our terms. We have smokes on DK, so just do it further, but they saw that, unfortunately. That was in creep vision. But that's okay. If you can go get Earth Spirit mid, that's a very good kill. Kind of want to go with them, Cherry. Because you're a lot of your team's damage at this point. Alright, you're revealed. Yules yourself when you can, or actually just Yules the ult pendles if you can. Unfortunately. Okay, we have just...
I couldn't do anything on silenced.
Yeah, it was just, you stood too close to your teammates. You gotta keep that, like, big range between your, yeah, you and your teammates. You can throw your Q, just throw your Q, full duration Q. Alright, you can W and then, alright, they're probably already dead. Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah, they're already gone.
Throw your Q again. I think that guy's also dead. Very careful. You gotta Yules yourself. Double tap Yules. Careful, Cherry. That's still a lot of damage. You can use your neutral item, but yeah. It's mostly just you stood too close together.
I gotta remember that like half the time the people I'm playing are supposed to be like on another continent from the person they're actually doing stuff to and or
Yeah,
with.
if you look at the range you have with your abilities now that you have Aether Lens, like you should just never be anywhere near your teammates because they're throwing AoE, they're throwing AoE damage, they're throwing AoE stuns at your teammates, and it's all hitting you, which it basically never should because your range is greater than the range of those stuns, but it's always also hitting you.
I've just realized something else. Apparently, which facet am I supposed to have?
Clairvoyant Cure. That's the one that does more healing.
Oh, okay,
You have the right one. Next item you're gonna go is probably gonna be a
I'll grab that,
Force
Cherry.
Staff.
Okay. Not Shard or Scepter?
Nope. This character's Shard and Scepter are both kind of booty. Be very careful, Galaxy. They're all miss. And they have a lot of stuns now. Your next item, Galaxy, is probably going to be a Lincoln's just for your teammates. Like putting a Lincoln's on one of your teammates is going to be huge, as well as your Lotus. Hi, Flexi.
I'm sorry, is my ult on a 40-second cooldown? That's insane.
Hope your Chronosphere man is not. Well, he's dead to
There's
their
nothing I can
support.
do.
She's real. If you charge her, that's a good fight. Her team's not there. She's right here. That is a good fight if you can find woman. That's one of those is the real one. It's probably that one. Yep, it's that one. That's the real one. All right, we're fighting her. We're beating her ass. We have BKB. Nice. Okay, this is the real one. Remember, that is the real one. All right, we're ulting Pendles. Immediately ult Pendles. Nice, fantastic work. We're healing Pendles. Just pressing all of our E on his portrait at the top. All right, we're throwing Q again. We're throwing Q again. Nice. All right, we're WEing Pendles. We're WEing Pendles. All right, and then we are TPing top on DK, or actually mid or top. Your ult is down, so we're just you're the now John defend. You're Eing those range creeps, and you're just hard pushing this wave, and you're gonna go catch top as well. All right, you're gonna catch the next wave. Catch the next wave. It's right there. It's right there. Just kill that, and then you're gonna go grab top, and then you're gonna go through the portal and try and meet up with your team. All right, you guys want to retreat and go to Roshan. Roshan is top right now. It's a very good time to be going to Roshan. Okay, Oracle Hero, your teammate is covering that, so you just want to buy more obs if you can, and you're going to put a sentry down right here on the ground right there. Your team's going to go do Rosh.
I see it now.
Sentry ward right there.
It's gone now.
Alright, and then you're getting more obs if you have them, and then your team's going to go do Rosh. Go check what this power rune is, if you guys can find it. Shield rune, leave that, give it to Pendles. And then you guys go kill Rosh. It's time to kill Rosh because you have Chronosphere ults up, and Naga is dead is the most important part. Stand in the pit, DK. And you can pop his bubble, press E on Roche and then press W on him.
Mana booties,
nice. Mana boots if you have them. Mana boots active, nice. You can W Roshan again, it makes him not able to hit people. You want to use your Q on him too so you can purge up the heals you put on him. Alright, no more button pressing. We're gonna smoke after this. Pendles, that's you. Yep, okay.
Naga's over here.
Cool, this is a fight. We take this fight. This is now our fight. That's real Naga. We have BKB.
Oh, I died. Ricky and Earth Spirit showed up behind.
Yeah.
I tried to ult Spirit.
Alright, Pendles, you're probably going to die twice now because you unfortunately have no teammates left. We can try to keep punching her, but it's probably just you die twice. We were unfortunately a little bit too close to our teammates, and everybody got hit by AoE shit.
I was down the stairs. I thought I was far enough away.
You were still next to other people on your team. Is the problem? Like you were literally right next to Cherry, and unfortunately they go to kill Cherry. No, they go to kill Cherry, and you are there, and they go, oh, squishy creature, and they also kill you.
Also, I don't really want to fight high ground because I'm so auto attack based.
Yeah.
Your middle tower is under
And I don't
Probably should have just let
everyone's
Galaxy
there,
die. Galaxy was definitely out of position, but I feel like with Aegis, we can take those fights if we get good positioning with our.
Do I basically like hold my ult for Pendles?
Not necessarily. There are no absolutes, especially because Pendles had Aegis there. You probably could have cast it on somebody else. Faceless Void is just going to go die.
Is that the real Naga?
Yes, that is the real Naga. She's just ending the game. Just be careful. You're the only person left alive, DK. They're gonna kill you. Yeah. Heals yourself if you get to, but you're probably just dead.
No,
That's just game. Yeah.
Wow, that's so interesting.
This is mostly just you guys did not have enough coordination, and your Faceless Void was not in your comms call, so he just wasted a lot of his abilities and got solo killed a lot.
And new champion. I've never played Oracle. I've just watched you play him a lot.
Yeah, the same positioning issues that exist on other characters just kind of transfer to him. It's mostly you're playing a lot of characters who want to be literally in the trees, never seen, cast all of my shit where enemies can't see me, because if you get seen, you just explode.
I just explode, yeah. That second to last death was like, did not even see a motherfucker, just exploded.
Yeah, that will happen. But Pedals, you got a lot of kills, you hit a lot of creeps, and you did a bunch of building damage, so that's pretty good. I feel like your itemization is a little bit weird on Enchantress mid, but it's fine,
I thought we would
guess.
have more tempo that game.
Yeah, in general, Mage Slayer is fine, but who are you building Mage Slayer to kill is my question. Because like all the people on the enemy team that Mage Slayer interacts with, you just kill anyways. I feel like if that is a different item.
More.
Yeah, I feel like you didn't need a win more item. I feel like if instead of Mage Slayer you had your Orchid earlier, you're probably able to apply a lot more pressure. Because I feel like you already did enough damage to kill people. It was mostly your team was lacking lockdown. So if you had some other capacity to lock people down.
Yeah, fair. I could have gone in before the Manta for the Naga.
Yeah.
Naga only had 100 games. Damn.
And everything, actually.
Yeah. Galaxy, unfortunately, just your team doesn't really do anything with a Spirit Breaker. It's just not super great for this draft. And you're just a little bit too out of position and are usually dead. And a large part of this is your biggest team fight ability, Hero, was just dead most of the game because he would just walk up to a wave and then Shadow Shaman would blink on him and then he'd die full to 0 to Shadow Shaman. And he had a lot of your team's like team fight ability because Chrono is your best button.
Died a lot.
But I still think that was pretty solid. We got to try out Oracle. I think we did a lot better as Kez that game, in my opinion. You like did a assload of building damage, and I hope you feel like you understand the Deso sensation a bit better.
It's not the Dessa sensation. It's more the just playing more with a snowball mentality of like, I'm not playing a farming carry, I'm playing a momentum carry.
Yeah, it's one of those things where one of the things that I wanted to say that I didn't think was helpful in the middle of the game, so I didn't say it. You don't value your life enough. Like most of the times when you die, you had an opportunity to leave, but there was like a low HP guy between two high HP guys, and you would like dive in to try and kill the low HP guy, and then the two high HP guys would kill you. And I'm like, you could have just left there. That was like probably 3 of your deaths was like a thing where like I saw you could have disengaged, but you hadn't killed anybody in the fight yet. So you tried to dive back in and kill a guy. And for the most part, that's just never going to be worth it. Because like you being alive represents so much more pressure on the map and so much more progressive resource gain for you than whatever like the potential of one kill could be, even if it is like a really important guy on their team. When you're playing like position 3, maybe you can do that a little bit more, but when you're playing carry, you have to understand that like you being dead represents a lot greater of a like your team is now weak for a long time. So you have to value your life a little bit higher. Like you're only going into dangerous situations if you like know for a fact that you're getting out alive. Overall, I still think that was a pretty solid match though. You should go eat, folksy.
It is hard to I'm gonna have to fucking die sometimes to figure that part out, where that line is.
Yeah, limit testing is a very important part of it.
That really felt like a 5v4 game the whole time, and I think if you look at the kill participation, the Void being in 9 of our 30 kills, 37 kills is why.
That is unfortunate, but I think you guys still did well, even with.
But we played
him.
well together, I felt.
Yeah, even with him being the lowest. He almost has the same damage as DK, even though he is a carry.
Yeah.
I also never got the edge tempo I was looking for. There was one time the ES literally lived due to ping diff, and I was like, well, goddammit, now I'm just gonna keep pressuring mid, and nothing happened, so...
Yeah.
That was on me.
Well, that's gonna be it for me, fellas, because I gotta go eat dinner. But this was fun. Thanks for joining me for some coaching. I hope you guys had.
Thank you, Gar. Thank you, folks, for the games.
Yeah.
Thanks for the game. It was fun.
Heart emoji gamers. Have a great rest of your evening.
You too.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, chat. We're gonna go find something to raid out into. I've been having a really fun time coaching. It's been a very enjoyable experience getting to help people learn. I do want to play myself again though. I have the craving. I wanna click buttons. I wanna click on dudes. I wanna click on stuff. Maybe we'll do some more of that next week. Actually, next week is gonna be a lot of A&E prep for me, but we'll see what we can do because I don't leave until Wednesday. Either way. Huge thank you to everybody who supports me on Patreon, Subscribestar, or by donating or subbing to the channel. Keeps my funny little gamer lights on, lets me pay for some of my bills, so I super appreciate it. Nah, I can't do that. I gotta eat dinner and then get ready for bed, but maybe when I have $5 bajillion, I can do shit like that again. Oh. But yeah, I hope you guys had a fun time this week. We had a lot of good coaching matches. I had a really good time. I want to do it more. I will be back on Sunday. Until then, hope you have a great rest of your week. If you want to hang out with me more, !Discord or the funny purple button down below. Until then, go say hi to Eddie from me. They're playing some Dark Souls. What a cool video game. Love that video game. I'll see you guys later. Have a great rest of your morning, afternoon, or night. Get some good snacks in, some good naps in, and I'll see you next time.
What do you think about that, huh?